Alright, guys. Let's get this stream going. Alright. Alright, guys. It's been a while. Welcome back. Sorry it took so long from last stream. I said about 3 to 4 days, but it turned out to be like 5. I just got kind of caught up in just life again, and I just got caught up in life and whatnot, and 3 days turned into 4 and 4 days turned into 5 because obviously, as you guys know, Halloween is literally 2 days from today, but it's gonna turn the 30th in about an hour 30 from where I live when I start to stream. But I just wanted to catch up with you guys before we start a stream goals, what's happening with the stream and stream plans and stuff of that nature, what we're gonna be doing this stream and catching up because it's been about a week in the weekdays per se. But where we left off last time was we went to Dragon Spiral Tower, we did the side plot with Team Plasma, and we got the light stone that holds Reshram, and Zekrom got awakened by In. And after that, we yo, what's up, Golf? Welcome to the stream, man. Just talking about what happened last stream and what we're gonna be doing this stream. Glad to have you here, man. But yeah, last stream we left off. We went to Dragon Spiral Tower, did that little side plot with Team Plasma. Then we went ahead and got the Lightstone. In awakened Zekrom. We are trying to wake up Reshram, and no one knows how to yet. And we went ahead and went looking for answers in the 8th badge city. I think it's Opaloosa City we're in. And we fought Drayden, and he taught us all he knew, and he didn't know how to do it, and we're still trying to figure that out. So we beat him, got our 8th gym badge, and now we are headed to Victory Road. And this is what today's stream is going to be focused on. We're going to head to Victory Road, but we're not going to spend all our time there. It's going to be a very interesting stream today. We are actually going to go to Route 10 before the Victory Road, and then while we do that, you can catch one of the 3 roaming genies. In black version, it's Tornadus, I'm pretty sure, and in white version, it is Thunderous. And then you have to catch both genies, and in your version, or from the other ones from white, and this one we have to catch. And then you would go go to this place, which we are gonna visit later on in the stream, and then not this stream, but later video, and get Tornadus. But enough talk about that. Build up our team a little bit and whatnot, and then just it's gonna be a nice little long stream too, because there's just a lot of things in Victory Road. There's a lot of trainers to battle. We're gonna be trying to catch one of the roaming genies, and maybe even the 2 remaining Swords of Justice legendaries. But enough talk about that. Let's check out our team for those that don't know what our team looks like. We got a level 49 Samurott. We got our level 46 Electric. We want to have that one at level 50 before we go and evolve it. Let me switch that. And then we have a Stoutland, level 35. We are probably going to replace him, maybe. I know we're going to replace our Swoobat for that Tornadus. And then we have a Fracture we evolved last stream. And then we have a Minfu, which I think we're just gonna go ahead and replace. Yeah, I just changed the screen for you guys so you can see it a little bit better and bigger. But yeah, hopefully this stream I'm trying to get an Electros and a Haxorus, so these two guys right here, and then I'm gonna replace that Swoobet hopefully with a Tornadus if we can catch it. And Minfu I might replace try with Reshiram when I get that. And Stoutland, we might keep, we might not keep. We'll just see how it goes. But we have a very solid team, guys. You know, so it's gonna be a really great stream, and we got a lot to accomplish in this stream and whatnot. So those are the goals for our Pokemon, and the goals for the stream is to, you know, what I just said prior. But other than that, you know, let's get into it, guys. And you know, glad to have you guys here watching the stream. So we're just gonna go head down Victory Road. All right, let's see. How was closing? Closing was pretty. We actually did really good on closing. Closing was pretty fast. Yeah, did a really good job on closing. We were kind of dead towards the end, so I got to get out of work early, so that was good. I spent so many happy days training my Pokemon I was free together. It will make my beloved Pokemon a perfect thing. However, I can't help but let it go. Ah, come on, don't fall into the propaganda of Team Cosmo. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can go this way now, but we want to go and hit the Pokemon League so we can, we already checked out this whole town last stream if you guys want to check back at last stream, but we're going to hit Route 10 so we can get the chance to encounter Tornadus. Hi Trainer, do you have a minute? I just heard this on the X transceiver. There's a big storm on Route 7. Here it is. And the storm seems to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. Uh-oh. Tornadus. It should say it on the bulletin board here. Let's see. Passerby, Analytics, and Callista City. Let's see if it says it. October 29, 2025, Opelucid City. Sunny, Route 10, sunny. Maybe a trainer from Nuvema Town challenge. Okay, so it's just talking about what happened, what we beat. The Trimling before the Pokemon League is a tremor of excitement. It sure is. Victory Road stands in the way of a challenge to the Pokemon League. You need to have serious skills to get through it. She is right. This is a very difficult Pokemon League now. I've played some other games where they've been a little bit of a joke. Pokemon X and Y. Not trying to clown on them, but they made that game a little too easy. But I talked about that last year. Let's go ahead and head to Route 7, and maybe some of y'all will see this for the first time, you know. Let's go fly and encounter one of the roaming genies. And Mistralton. We'll go to Mistralton City. But if you don't catch it the first time, you can find it throughout different routes. You would have to reset your, like, turn it off, turn it back on, or go to different routes or bulletin boards, and he's flying on different routes if you don't catch him. But we don't have a Pokemon that can lock him in. Now, I know if you catch a Wachog, you can know the move Minai, and he will go ahead and lock him in. Which I think we might go ahead and do just so we don't, oh yeah, here it is, guys. We got a big storm. Let's see, if we can catch a Wachog on Route 7. Because if we can go ahead and catch it here. We'll just go ahead and do that. Let me see, guys. Yeah, you actually can encounter it. Yeah, let's go see. Watch it be first try. Zeb Strike, Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get a Wachog, so it learns the move. I think the move is called Minai, so any Pokemon can escape. And we'll put in tanky Pokemon to take for it. We're obviously gonna try a Great Ball first. Not a great ball, quick ball, but I think it's. They said it was a. I looked it up. It was a 20% chance. But yeah, you know you're close to Tornadus when, especially this, it starts raining heavy. They're the roaming genies, and they are like, they deal with the weather patterns. So Tornadus is like, you know, the weather, the rain, and then Thunderous is obviously thunder, and Landorus is more of like the land. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Witchog yet. It is a 20%, so we should get it in 5 tries without fail. With the 20. Tall grass, 20%, yeah. There's a fungus. And the reason I don't want to go too far ahead is because Witchog is, I'm not Witchog. Tornadus is above, and I don't want to like run into him per se and start that without that Witchog because it's gonna box it. But I think we might have to. We'll see. Let's go ahead and run here. It should be relatively soon, because it did say 20%. Tranquil. We're literally getting every encounter besides this, Witchog. But on this Witchog, we're definitely probably gonna, use a quick ball just to get it over with. I really don't want to, like, kill it or fight it, and, you know, off the bat, you know, it's taking a lot longer than expected. There are other Pokemon that do know the move, Mean Look or whatnot, but Witchog is like right here anyways. There it is. Sorry guys, that took so long. Don't know why. It shouldn't have taken that long, guys, but hey, we got it now, and that's all that matters. I'd rather have this Pokemon now than and getting that guaranteed catch so it can't flee, then yes, we're gonna use a Master Ball on it, so it can't. Tornadus can't. Instead of risking it on Great Balls, because I've done that method before, and it really does not work out. Because he is, I think you do encounter him at level 40. So that'll be really good. So he'll be on par with our team. He should have, this one should have Mean Look. Give a nickname? No. Alright. Let's go to our box. Of course, it's not a Pokemon game without you trying to leave that last Petragrass and getting into a fight. Love it. Yeah, but sorry it's been so long since last stream, guys. You know, like I was saying, Halloween's coming up, and I had, you know, there was just some days, you know, I'm tired, and I had to work on, like, my costume and whatnot. Let's see if we go back into it still. Okay, it did. Alright, I was making sure. I was like, uh-oh, I hope we didn't mess up. But, yeah, there's you know, it was just like, there's only a couple days for Halloween, and by the time I get finished, it'll be the 30th, so, let's deposit our Mean Foo, just to get it out of the way. We already have one of the Swords of Justice. I forget we have Archon in one of the Swords of Justice. Yeah, we might replace, what's its face with Stoutland with Archon. It should have Keen Eye. I think it's Keen Eye. It's the ability like it can't escape. I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. I think we have to teach it mean look. Let me look this up real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I think there's actually a house right here. Level 36. I really don't want to do that. You know what? It's honestly whatever. Let's try our luck anyways. We're gonna go ahead and deposit him. But it's not the end of the world. If we want to come back for him, we can always do that. But maybe we'll get lucky. Because he's got to be 37, and he's only 27. Deposit, yeah. You know what? Just for luck, I'm going to leave that one slot open so he can theoretically be on the team. Let's go ahead and, you know, do the little side kind of story plot and go see this Tornadus for the first time, guys. Alright. It should be really rainy. Oh, yeah. You can't really see anything in front of you. Oh, yeah. He's near. You know he's near when the storm keeps brewing. And, yep. The lady's gonna talk to you. My, that Pokemon has come again too. Now, child, don't go heading into the tall grass. That Pokemon might be too much for you. We'll catch a cold stand around talking in this wind and rain. It's not much, but come and stay in my home as well. Even a youngin' like yourself will catch a cold if you get soaked up by that cold rain. Sit down and have some soup, why won't you? Sure. That's nice. A youngin' like you shouldn't be sure. In the Unova region, you see there is a Pokemon called Tornadus that causes windstorms. It flies around the region while letting loose winds, wild winds, and pouring rain. Have some soup now, dear. It'll warm you up. A soup jam-packed with healthy vegetables. It's delicious. The heavy rain is ruining the crops I've worked so hard to raise. What a troublesome Pokemon. I thought I would try to catch it, but it flies around so fast even when I thought I found it, it just flew away. In one day, it can make a lap around the entire Unova region. In the mornings, it's in the south, and evenings, it's in the north. It shows up here in the evenings, which is exactly where we are, so we're gonna go outside. She was like, yeah, don't go in the tall grass. Oh, here, it should be flying down. There it is. I wonder if we'll encounter it. We're getting into this battle right now. Whew, what a storm. Apparently, it's that Pokemon's doing it. Yep. It should be in this grass. We should encounter it here. Let's see. Maybe a little bit more north. I wonder if this story kind of... Or do I have to wait since it's like the first encounter? I think I do have to wait. I think on the bulletin board it says like, hey, no, I don't want bag. It'll be like, hey, it's near or something. Maybe it's the dark grass. I'm not sure. I know you can encounter this thing in the grass. Alright, let's go ahead and run. I might have to enter the area and exit it, but... yeah, hopefully we can add him to a team. I do want that first encounter, though. I think they'll be really nice to just see, for y'all to see. Really cool. Throw a quick ball one time. Yeah, the double wild battles is crazy, yeah. You get them only in the tall, darker looking grass. Yeah, she just says the same thing. But yeah, you can see them in the taller, darker grass. And then they will, what's it called? They'll have their little spawn. Alright, let's go ahead. Mistral City. Let's go ahead and fly. Not fly. I mean, yeah, do fly, but not the bag. Let's get our Woobat. Fly to an actual, like, city. Pick our city. Why not? Just so we can read a bulletin board. And usually it'll say, like, oh, there's a wild storm on route, blah, blah. And you can go ahead and check it out. Bulletin board. I think you get out of cave. Yeah, you get out on a cave on both cities, so... looks like we're actually going back to, routes, yeah, I forget both. There's a cave here and a cave here, and it's just a lot. Yeah, Opelousas City, Route 9. Do you want to play Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet? What do you mean by that? Just like normally or casually? I mean, I do have Scarlet. I don't have Sword and Shield, but I'd have to restart on Scarlet and Violet since I got a new Switch or whatever, but... Route 9, a very unusual strong storm. Okay, so it is, yeah, that first encounter, like, would you want to play any of them with you? Yeah, I can play, Scarlet with you. Yeah, but if you ever want to, see where they are, you can read these bulletin boards, and they'll say what route they are. They'll be like, oh, it's unusual storm. Now, I thought we could encounter it on Route 7, but with the cutscene, it is on Route 7, but then it goes away, which is a little dumb. Route 9, there's an unusual storm. Let's see here. Let's go to, actually, we don't even need this. We can actually pull out our bag right here, or our town map. Okay, this is Route 9. Yeah, that's Route 8. It did say Route 9. So, I think we can just go and head into the grass. No? Usually it's a little stormy. Debating if I want to buy Scarlet. Oh, did you sell Scarlet? Let's go ahead and read that bulletin again. 2025, Route 11, a very unusual. Okay, that didn't you guys see that? That was very weird. It did say 9. So Route 11, we aren't even at that. I think if you go in and out the thing, it resets. So let's just use fly so we can see. I think Route 11's like way up here. Oh, actually, it's on the other side. Nice. Shiny hunting in that game is really fun. I've never specifically shiny hunted. I think one time I tried to get a Zora. Let's see what this says. If this says 11 still. Okay, good. I think you can... There's something ahead and the road is closed now. Are you joking? Okay. I love this game. Of course. Well, it looks like we might not even be able to try to attempt to get him this stream. That sucks. We went from Route 7 to 9 to 11. It was a little insane there. Let's go read the bulletin again. Maybe it'll change. Route 9. See? It says Route 9. Okay. Maybe if we go out, it'll happen. Route 9. We should get a storm. But it's not happening for some reason. Because it says Route 9, but when I go back, it'll be like, oh, Route 11. Because it'll make this weird, like, noise or whatever. I really don't want to spend a lot of time here. I really do want to focus on what we have in mind. But I just want that first encounter rate for you guys. Let's see if it says Route 9 again. If it doesn't, if it says 11, we can't really do anything about it. Route 14, yeah. It's, if you go in and out, you can go in and out of it. We're gonna try for Route 7. Route 14. Okay, it's whatever. We'll just go ahead and continue. It's not a big deal. It does suck a little bit, but you know, we did get that encounter right. Maybe next stream. But we can definitely encounter the Swords of Justice though. I know where one is by heart. The other one is a little confusing. I think it actually might be up here. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Pokeballs are developed in Opelucid City, huh? Let's go back and Route 13. Can't even go there. Here we are, guys. Route 10. Let's go ahead and put on our max repels. Yeah, 20. I bought 28 of them. These are worth their weight in gold, honestly. Now I know some of these are like funguses. Yeah. But level 30, not bad. It's a little high. Guys, we'll just go ahead and fight him. Why not? Aquatail. Nice, one shot. Oh, he's paralyzed. We'll have to patch him up a little bit. Alright, I think there is 2 full heal. I think there's either 2 funguses here or 2 items. Yeah, 2 fungus. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, sorry about really not streaming for like the past 5 days. I've just been caught up, you know, at work, or sometimes I'll just be a little tired when I come home and I've accidentally taken a nap, you know, around 6, and by the time I wake up it's 11 or 12. I'm like, alright, it's a little too late to start the stream, per se, and so I don't call it there, but I mean I do call it there, but yeah, we're just gonna run. Yeah. Alright, let's fix our Samurott up. Bag. We should have paralysis heal. That's gonna be our medicine. Yeah, paralyze heal. Yeah, we already got that done. Let's go ahead, go out of this. Alright, let's fight her. She's probably, yeah, she's gonna want to fight. Alright. There's no end to mastering Pokemon battles. Yeah, but basically, you know, I've just been caught up in life and adjusting and making my, because I'm custom making my kind of Halloween costume per se. Like, I could have bought it online, but just the kind of time I ordered, like, I could get it but I didn't want it to look cheap. And then like I'm kind of stuck with like what's it called? I'm just kind of stuck with a not good looking costume like I like. Wait, what did it? But so I spent some time buying you know, my costume for Halloween, and then I actually made like a custom prop for my costume. Now I did buy one thing. I did buy the glasses and the suspenders and the tie for my character. I'm going as Naname from Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see. I think I finished. But yeah, no, he's very simple. He's got brown shoes, chino pants, really like light tan chino pants, and a real blue kind of dress shirt. And then he's got the brown suspenders as well as the leopard kind of spotted tie with the glasses and obviously his blade. But ooh, level 39 fracture. But I did have to make the full sword and whatnot. That took me, honestly, now the ones I were looking at were about $90 after shipping, and it would have gotten here before Halloween, but then I was like, I don't know. I was like, $90, like I've already spent like $200 on my costume. I was like, okay, 45 bucks is not that bad. So it's pretty much like half. But it did take me 12 to 15 to about 18 hours to make. I think around 15 to 18 hours, but it really looks good, and I'm proud of myself for making it. So, you know, there was a couple days where it went to into making that. Let's see what's up here. You wouldn't see. Let's see. Why did they create this? Usually they'll put a let me actually go to dowsing machine. Okay, they got something up here. Yeah. Max potion. Yeah, they wouldn't make this and not put something here. You know, obviously a game developer, they want to make little secret spots and whatnot, but yeah, you wouldn't put something like that and not do it. I survived a lot of fierce battles with my Pokemon. I don't think I will lose. You have to have more confidence in that. Let's see how many you got. 3? Nice. Joanne. Yeah, but I just spent a couple days just working on the costume. Now, honestly, ooh, a fracture. I was not expecting that. Now, the costume itself, like the shoes, the pants, and the shirt, I got that one day. That was easy. Now, the only thing I did have to order was the, obviously the glasses, the tie, and the suspenders. The tie and the glasses are kind of like custom per se. Like, they do take a bit. Like, you really couldn't find them like at any store. Like, I didn't find them at Kohl's, or whatnot, or any of the other spots I went, like Target or whatnot. But it's kind of unique. Like, it's a one-of-one kind of thing. Like, you wouldn't find it unless you bought it online. And that's what I did. I found like this listing that had the glasses, the tie, and the ooh, electric. This guy's got my team. Okay, hold on. But let's see here. But yeah, yeah, you couldn't find that anywhere else. It's kind of like, you know, you need to order online, and I found this listing with the suspenders and then the tie and the glasses. Now, I could definitely find the suspenders, but then I'm like, well, I still need to buy that online. And I'm glad I found a bundle, but it was really good. And then, obviously, to save a little bit of money, I made the custom blade and whatnot. Celigor. I've actually never used this Pokemon, but I think it's really good. Oh, I forgot. Ouch. I forgot this thing's like grass type. Mega Drain, that hurt. But yeah, I've heard that Pokemon's really fast. Grass is strong against water. Yeah. I just kind of kept him in there because I guess I didn't want to waste a turn per se, but, you know, I knew my Samurott, even being a water type, like, he can tank that. I'm the best around here. Can he possibly be a match for me? We'll see. But, let's see, 3. Nice. Maractus. I haven't seen one of these since, the Desert Resort. Ooh, and it's a grass type, so we're not gonna move first, because Maractus definitely outspeeds here. We'll put our Fracture in. Let's see this thing in battle. We haven't really been able to put this thing in battle until it evolved last stream, but we didn't really get to use it per se. Petal Dance. Ooh, that kind of hurt. And that wasn't even very effective. Dragon Claw. Petal Dance again. This might kill me. Hold on. Ooh, very close. Come on, you got this, Fracture. Ah, very close. Let's go ahead and switch for our Electric. So everybody's getting XP here. Man, that Maractus is something else. Petal Dance? Man, that Petal Dance is no joke. Oh, it's confused. I did not know that thing, that move made it, like, confused. It makes sense, though. You're joking. Oh, maybe it'll get hurt in confusion. Nope. Yeah, I think this thing's gonna kill me, though. Yeah, that sucks. That's insane. Will we move first? Let's risk it. That's insane, because every time I confuse a Pokemon, they attack first try, but when I get confused, it takes about the 3rd or the 4th. It takes about the 3rd or the 4th. Whatever. Turn to get it. Get out of confusion. Of course it hit. You shouldn't even say you're confused if you're not even gonna suffer the effects of it. Like, seriously. But like I said, it wouldn't be a Pokemon game without some, just absolute garbage, you know? Not the game, of course, but just the, whatnot. Like the stuff happening. Retaliate. Retaliate? I forgot. Sure. I think Retaliate's stronger than Slash. Slash is 70. Okay. Wait, crits land more easily. Let's forget here. How much does Retaliate? 80? 70? Okay, so it's about the same. Gets revenge for a fainted ally. If the ally fainted in the previous turn, this damage attack increases. What do you think we should keep, guys? Do you think we should keep Retaliate or Slash? So they're both physical moves. They're both 70. Now, Slash, critical lands hit more easily, so you have a higher chance of getting a crit off this move. But Retaliate, if one of my previous team members fights, or like dies, then the power goes up. So, I mean, it's neck and neck pretty much, in my opinion. Let's see, we only get 5 out of here. 5 moves. Slash gets 20. Part of me wants to keep Slash. I think we're gonna go ahead and keep Slash, just because it's a little bit older. Not older, it's a little bit more, has more priority points. Keep battling. I think we might outspeed since we are a higher level. 10 more levels. I think we outspeed Circle. Ice Shard. Ooh, this might hurt. Oh, I guess not. I was expecting something else. Let's see. This should one-shot. Yeah, Cryogonal does not really have the best defense. Olamola. Keep battling. I wish we had our Electric, but that Maractus didn't even get a chance to get confused. It was confused, but it wasn't. It was just like, why are you saying you're confused if you're not? Psychic. This will do a decent bit. boost our... Yeah, we might, yeah, we're definitely gonna go back and heal our Pokemon because that is actually insane. I don't want to waste 2 revives plus like a bunch of potions. We did get 3,200 though. Let's turn off our dowser, our dowsing machine. Go down here. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, yeah. You know, I just got caught up in life too with work and then, you know, working on my costume. But, you know, yesterday I did finish it and the sword, or his cleaver looks really, really, really good. You know, it made me proud to make it. And, you know, it's something I can just, you know, set it up as like a prop I can just have it in my room and say I made it. But, you know, that was the trade-off. I got to make it how I looked, and it took a long time, but it looks really good. Okay, let's actually go back to the bulletin board and see what route this thing is on now. That Tornadus, not Tornadus. Let's see, 30th, Route 15. Uh-oh, that is not even close. We'll go out. I think I learned this trick from like a YouTuber. He was like, yeah, if you go in and out a couple times, it'll switch routes. Uplucid City, sunny. Route 9, sunny. Route 8, rainy. Route 8, maybe? Route 9. We're gonna check again because we need the storm to say it's a storm. Route 14, yeah, it's gotta say that. Well, we don't even get to go to Route 14, sadly. So we need it on Route 9 and, you know, Route 7. We'll just keep walking until we get Route 7. Route 14. Okay, we're gonna get that again. Yeah, but it shouldn't take too much long or too much time. 25, Route 13. Okay, we're getting closer. But I don't like how it said Route 9, but there was nothing out here. Like, the storm didn't even pop up or anything. Route 13. Let's see here. Route... Oh, this isn't going to say anything, I think. Route 9, sunny. Route 8, rainy. We're going to try one more time. And if it doesn't say 13 or 14, we're going to... Route 15. Well, apparently 15. Wow, it's literally going to every route except... Wait, 15? I think we can reach 15 here. Wait, back up. Fly. I think Route 15 is over here. 16. 15 is here. We can't reach that, though, till post-game. That is very sad. If it says 16, we're golden. Route 14. Man, it is not wanting to go to Route 7 at all. Like, I know it's due north. But it should say Route 7 at least. Yeah, we have to go back. Yeah, it's not even giving me Route 9 or anything. Let's see. Route 12. Yeah, I'm gonna try this a couple more times. If we can't get it, we'll just move back on. Just wanted to check it while I was down here. But it should give me Route 7, 8, and 9 minimum. Route 15. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. Sorry, guys. I really do want to get that for you guys, but this Pokemon's being a little stubborn. And by little, I mean a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and run. Yeah, but we're going to the Pokemon League, and there's a lot to do. You know what, to make up for it for you guys, I might go ahead and get one of the Swords of Justice trio. Might get a Virizion. Route 10. Got that done. Stop! Jacob! Alright, Sharon. He's gonna want a battle, probably. Maybe not. Drayden and Professor Juniper told me you're heading for the Pokemon League, right? Yes. Since it's Alder, since it's the champion, I think we'd be alright. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling T's Plasma boss, and I need to know if you can handle it. Of course, he wants to battle. This game does do a lot of rival battles. It does keep the story kind of entertaining. But I feel like they could have toned it down a little bit. But I like how much there is, per se. If that makes sense. Good thing I healed. Oh, could you imagine if I didn't heal? I would have... in the very beginning, I think my first stream, I said I was never going to lose to Sharon. That would have been a major L. Or I would have been scrambling on my feet just to catch up. To try to beat him. 47 electric, nice. 771. Superior. Switch. Let's go for a fracture, dude. So not superior. Let's go to... I think he's gonna outspeed. Let's do Dragon Dance. Coil. Okay, he's gonna raise his stats, I'm gonna raise mine. Oh yeah, wow, that really made his stuff go up. Attack rose, and my speed rose. I don't know if his speed rose or not. Slam. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see if this does anything. We need it to. Oh, well that didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. Leftovers. I was everything that I've learned on this journey. I didn't want to have to do this, but you're not going to use a grass type, so we'll put in Tanky Samurai here. Slam. Ooh, that's gonna hurt, but hey. We're probably gonna barely survive this. Let's use... Surf does a lot of revenge. Let's get revenge. Leaf Blade, this is gonna kill me. Uh-oh. Ah, sorry guys. I feel like you like the older style games more than the newer styles. Yeah. I feel like Pokemon kind of, not in a bad way, but, you know what, I guess in a bad way. They kind of fell off. I feel like the last true good Pokemon game they made that I enjoyed. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think Stoutland's a thing. We'll take him in. I shouldn't have let him coil. That is insane. Let's do take that. Leaf Blade. But, yeah, I just feel like... Wow, this thing is absolutely strong. This... I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this thing. This thing is scary. Let's go to our bag. But yeah, I just feel like they haven't... They haven't been, innovative in a while. Like, they're kind of milking some aspects of it, but at the same time, like, they're kind of being new, but it's, like, gimmicky, and it's not really, like, holding on. It's not worth it. Put our Swoop in. I feel like the best games are Gen 5, both Pokemon Black and White and Black and White 2. Yeah. And also, I feel like the last Pokemon game that I enjoyed that was older was Gen 6. I will say X and Y. I enjoyed X and Y. It was really creative. It was 3D, the first 3D game on the DS. Really fun. But Let's see if it's gonna coil. Let's use fire. Leaf Blade, that's gonna kill. But, yeah, it was easy, though. That game was stupid easy. But the story was good, and it had a lot going on for itself. To kind of make up for it. But they really kind of... Let's use Surf. I know it's going to be sounding a little crazy. This won't one-shot, I'm pretty sure, but he did do 2 coils, so you'd be surprised. Yep, it did one-shot. That is insane. We cannot lose to this thing. But you can't kill this thing. I don't think I remember having this much problem. Electric? Ooh. Buddy, you were in for a ride. Is this where it goes? Is this where it just... It all goes downhill? He's gotta run out of leaf blades eventually. Hold on. You gotta hold on. Electric did. Nice. I need to paralyze you. Ugh, this is going to suck. Well, let's... So it's definitely killing... I know you like videos. No, I never played that game, but that game was terrible. From people that like Gen 4, they said that even was a bad remake. And I've never really played Gen 4, so... Yeah, let's use Revive. We really don't have any other options than Sandra. This thing's gotta run out of leaves. Leaf Blade, it's gonna kill, but... We gotta hang in there somehow. I can't lose. I've got something to prove here. I made a bet that we weren't ever gonna lose. I don't care if you do get full health, but you're not killing me this way. Let's see. Old Breaker. I think I don't want to throw in the towel here. I will there's got to be, it's like Doctor Strange said, there's, you know, out of 2 million possibilities, there's one where we win. Slam it, you slam. Okay, it killed. It's fully healed. If we put in our Samurai, it's scary. He might use Slam again. But if not, we're screwed. Surf. Leaf Blade, uh-oh. Is this it? Did we lose the bet? Please, hold on, Samurai. Hold on. I know you're him. No! We lost. Oh my goodness. Can that be the end of it? Do we actually have to beat him? That's insane. I think we actually do have to beat him. That's insane. His superior is just off the charts. Usually I'd never have a problem with him. Oh my goodness, guys. That is literally insane. I've never had this much problem with Charon. Like, that is insane. I did make a bet we weren't going to lose, and we lost. Let's see, Route 15. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. That is insane. I did not expect to lose. I think he'll pop up again. Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know how I deal with that. I can't let it coil. Because once it gets that coil off, it is one-shot city. It won't kill. I think what happened, where my downfall happened, I switched out for Fracture. Just trying to get some XP, and then he was just coiling and coiling, and then it just did poorly. Okay, he's definitely gonna use the Hyper Potion, so I'm gonna use her. Oh, Actually, thought he was gonna use a hyper potion. Keep battling. I have to kill this thing immediately. He's gonna move first. Yeah, he got coil off. Maybe 2 surfs will take this thing down. I think we can survive 1 coil, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, that does not do anything, though. And he's got leftovers? Like, that is not even fair. Do you have Darmanitan or Vanillux or Pheasant? I actually don't have any of those. We could do Revenge, because he's about to hit. Let's do Revenge. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit. No way. 2 coils? Oh, this thing's gonna one-shot me again. We should have used Slash, but I thought he was gonna hit me. I've never had this much problem with Sharon. Leaf Blade, we're dead. Any chance we had just went down the drain. Heatmore or Chandelure? Nope. I actually thought about getting a Chandelure, but... Oh, I think this is it, guys. That was kind of our saving grace, that Samurai, but he needed to get hit in the beginning. I think I feel more upset that we lost the bet than anything. I'm trying to get him paralyzed here. Specialized. 2 coils, it's probably gonna one-shot, honestly. No? Wow. I might have to put him in first. No paralysis. Oh, wait. Holy moly. Wait, is this gonna be paralyzed, or is it gonna be like... Because every time I get paralyzed in a Pokemon game, I have to wait 2 or 3 turns. But since, you know... Okay, obviously we move first. But is he actually gonna be paralyzed? Yeah, like, come on. You're joking. See what I'm talking about, guys? Paralysis, and he's not paralyzed. Like, I know it's not guaranteed you are paralyzed, but I feel like every time I get paralyzed, it's, like, unfair. It's, like, maybe very rare I get, like, with the superior. Now, he is slower, so that is good. So we do get to move first, but the fact that he can't move is a little crazy. Oh! Really? It's not a Pokemon game without some, you know, garbage. And he's gonna probably use a Hyper Potion when we get to his low. Coil. 3 coils is insane. I'm really not liking this, Superior right now. Leftovers isn't... I just feel like Leftovers is a little crazy for this thing. Where's the Charon I miss with his Oran Berry? 10 HP. He's smart though, I have to get him that. Oh, come on, please. We're gonna have to use a Dragon Dance if we actually want to kill this thing. Okay, it can't move. That was really good. The Leftovers is insane. We are not strong enough to keep battling with that unless we did that Dragon Dance. This should do something. There we go. It's paralyzed, but it's going to use Man, Leftovers is a little OP, I'm not going to lie. This is looking like that Luna fight. Can I get a crit, please? Oh, that hurt. That hurt so bad. Leftovers again, you're joking. This is the biggest joke. Alright, Stalin, you're our best. You're literally our only hope at this point. It'll probably one-shot kill this thing. Takedown is our best bet. Come on. Please. Leaf Blade. I think it'll be very close to killing. Hold on, please. It kills. That's insane. The leftovers! Like, I can't kill this thing. That is insane. Please. Sharon. We're gonna have to do this. HP restore. Status. It's not gonna like it. Holy. I don't think you can buy max revives, so we're just gonna use ours. Who was it that was kicking? But wasn't it Fracture? I think Fracture was too. Yeah, let's do Fracture. Slam, that's gonna hit. See, but now it's building up its health with left. Oh my goodness, guys. Like, I've never been this, like, just, lost. It's so close. It is so close. We'll get it, though. We'll get it. This is gonna heal, but not enough. It won't be enough. Whew! That was ridiculous, guys. Like, can't you guys agree that was ridiculous? Like, that should not have happened. Lipard? Okay, so what we need to do immediately for the rest of this team. Use a revive on Samurott. Samurott's about to sweep his ult. That's superior, though. Once that thing sets up coil, it's, I don't want to say it's over, but it's pretty much over. I'm actually more upset I lost the bet I made with chat in the very beginning. I am so upset. I said we weren't going to lose to him once, and we lost. Oh, sorry, guys. But, hey, you live and you learn. Night Slash. We can tank it. Surf is about to just start going off. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, Lipard one shot. I love Samurott. Like, it does suck that we did go up against that superior. Semi-4, Samurott. I mean, this thing is a 10. My Pokemon and I will put all our energy in this battle. We'll see about that. I mean, actually, I don't want to say see about that because you've already killed me once, so. Oy, you guys are something else. Defense fell? Okay. Slash. Should have used the revenge there. Maybe we can get a crit slash. Oh. Well, he's gonna use a hyper potion probably. Oh no. Well. Oh, we got burned. Oops. This isn't good. And I can't die. If I die, like, I've come this far for no reason. Oh, we did. Ooh, we won. Guys, that was something else. Yep, you were something else, and I mean that sincerely. Right. Now I have to make your Pokemon help me. Please. Right now, there's no way I can compete with you, Jacob. If there's anything I can do to help them out, then just say so. You literally just beat me. Jacob, there's not much I can do to help you, but I want you to have these. Max revives. Ooh, nice. Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny at a time like this. Come on, Sharon. Could you just smile for once? Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change anything. You know, since we've met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together. A lot has happened. We've changed a lot. We found out the things we want to do and the things we can do are so different for each of us, right? That's what made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You're right, we all are different. We should do the things that we can do. There are as many truth and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help one another out. That's why people on Pokemon are always by each other's side. That's why I've come to think lately, Jacob, if anything happens to you or Alder, I will do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep on training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? He's gone. Jacob, me too. I'll do the best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something like, totally inspiring, you know. Okay, best foot forward. Alright, well that was a battle, guys. We did it. We beat Charon. I don't know what he was talking about, how I'm better than him, even though he beat me. But I guess I beat him, so it's one-on-one. I can't believe I lost that battle for you guys. That's a little upsetting. But you know, it wouldn't you know, be fun if we just didn't make any, you know, bets along the way or challenges. Let's see what's over here. I don't want to. Okay, this guy. There's definitely fungus in the area. Is there? Hold on. Is this where the cave? Oh, great. Victory Road! I'll test myself by fighting against you to see if I'm ready to climb it. Well, at least our Pokemon are fully healed. Man, Charon was like eating our Pokemon for breakfast. Girder. Alright, let's go ahead and get the surf off. Nice. Yeah, back to what you were saying, Golf. I do like the older Pokemon games. Like, they're, you know, well, this one is more nostalgic for me because this was the first Pokemon game that I was given and I got to play and beat. And I wanted to start it off with a, you know, a banger, so I decided I wanted to, you know, play my favorite game when I first started streaming, and, you know, back in the day, this was, like, really, really revolutionary. It was cool. It was kind of like a reboot for the series. You know, you couldn't get, like, the older gen until post-game, and then but Pokemon Black and White 2 fixed that. That is the, you know, better, out of the Black and White, and Black and White 2 is better. Because it's just, the post-game's better. They really perfected Pokemon there. I think that right there was peak Pokemon. Gen 5 Pokemon Black, White 2. They and a lot of people will agree that that is peak Pokemon. Was it too early for me? But once you actually get to play these games and understand, like, this game came out in 2011. This was very interesting. You made it this far, well done. This is an impressive accomplishment. To show the respect I feel for you, I would like to present you with this gift. Duskstone. It's a Duskstone. This item makes certain Pokemon evolve. I used one to evolve a Lampet from Celestial Tower. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get this. TM05 Roar. That's a very good TM. It just kicks out the next Pokemon. That's really kind of good for competitive. Alright, it's time to play which one of these is a Dawnstone. Is a fungus. Probably this. Oh wow. Are none of these fungus? Oh, of course we get into a battle with this guy. Mwahaha! I will leave here for Victory Road. It's my hobby to win against traitors. Well, yeah, you better pick up a new hobby because you're about to lose. But, oh, he's only got one Pokemon? He's probably got I was gonna say a Mewtwo, but he's got a Salt. But yeah. It's kind of nostalgic playing these games. I love playing these games. No. I will say, out of the newer and the newest Pokemon games, my favorite is obviously Legend ZA. Great story, Gen 6 remake and like a third installment. Very good, just entertaining. They did it right, and Pokemon hasn't done that in a while, I feel like. Scarlet and Violet, I really wasn't hyped for. I didn't really care for it. I felt like the story was boring. It was a little, lame. It didn't make sense. I mean, a legendary Pokemon eating a sandwich, like, back in the day, these Pokemon were feared, like Reshiram and Zekrom, but, this Pokemon crashes on a beach and it eats your sandwich. I mean, and it's fully healed. I mean, like, come on now. It's a little ridiculous, I'm just passing these guys, these Among Us, but they made it too kiddie. Like, when a franchise starts making a bunch of money, and I'll give you like an actual like perfect example. We're gonna go ahead and put this one. But once a franchise starts getting a lot of money, they kind of go more towards the kid side, just to make it like friendly for all ages per se. If that makes sense. Let's see here. Let's use Revenge because he's gonna hit. But let's see. I want to see what this does. Oh, that didn't really do anything. Poison. Oh, is something. Let's do Surf. That'll finish off. But yeah, when franchises start getting really big, they kind of go more towards the kid side. So it's like, obviously there's a lot of kids and they become more kid friendly, and that they have like not a new target audience, but just like they can be of all ages. So like everybody can enjoy it and they don't have to worry about like being necessarily inappropriate per se, or have to work focus on being mature. And like Gen 5, for example, you're like, well, I mean, obviously it's Pokemon Black and White. Like, it's not really a kid game, but like there's a lot in this game that was like, this game was very mature. Like, it's worrying about. Do we have a? Sorry guys, Chestoberry or a? We have an antidote. Yeah. But, this is about Pokemon liberation and, whether it's okay to entrap Pokemon in Pokeballs or if that's right, truth and ideals, very, like, politic kind of heavy, propaganda for the game. Hey, my Pokemon are great. Look. But, yeah, just very focused on propaganda, and then like Team Plasma literally committing like crimes and like terrorist acts. And nowadays you got like I think Scarlet and Violet had this Team Stars thing, and like they were like students at the academy that got bullied and they kind of made their own little group. But you went from like, and even the older generations, Gen 4, like, planning to take over the world, just like, like, kind of dark. And like, the Pokemon games were a little bit dark, or a lot more darker. But, now they've kind of gotten more kiddie, so it's like, just like the lore per se. And that's what actually happened to a really good franchise I liked at the time, but obviously not anymore. They kind of ruined it. But Five Nights at Freddy's, Jealous. We'll switch to our electric. But those games were very mature. Like the first one, you're in the office, like you got these animatronics coming to kill you. Then the second one, it's like the same thing, and the third one, it's just like really dark. It's like the lore is very serious, and then the fourth one and the fifth one was kind of the final one. And then after it started getting really big, they just made it to where they were like, well, we want target audience. We're starting to get a big kid target audience, so let's focus on that. And they kind of just ruined their own game, which is sad because they made it more kid friendly, and it's not the same anymore. Now, Pokemon didn't do that to that extent because this game was always like a kid game. But it's definitely for all ages. But just to the lore part, like this is a very serious game. Like, I guess I can talk about it now since we're already getting to that end. But he was actually adopted by Getsus, and in the manga for this, in the video game, I think it says it as well. He was abused by Getsus, and I think he made fun of him. He exiled him. He made fun of him. He exiled him, and he hurt him and beat him and whatnot. And I mean, let's be honest, is that kid friendly? Absolutely not. And like the lore, and Getsus actually mistreated his Hydreigon. I think it's called that three-headed one, the pseudo legendary for this game. And he mistreated it, and if you see in some of the cover art, his left arm is completely charred, like it's burnt. And then you see that he's got a little glass piece on his eye. He would abuse and hurt and beat Pokemon, and I think he mistreated his. I think it's in the game or the manga. It said he mistreated his Hydreigon, and it burnt his whole arm, And then he locked in his room and he abused him and he beat him and he made fun of him and exiled him. And there's just a lot of dark things in Gen 5, but not only Gen 5, but Gen 4 and a little bit prior. Not kid friendly by any means, but for older audiences, it's whoa, this is lore. This has got some story to it. And at one point, Getsus tries to kill you, literally kill you. He's that's not a Pokemon game. But let's go Fracture. But after Pokemon was okay, we're getting more kid audiences, like I was saying, we're getting a lot more, or that's our main target audience. They switched up and they changed it where they made the games easier. They kind of there is lore, but they took it back down a heavy notch. So you will never have another Pokemon game, and I'm saying this right now to this day, you will never have another Pokemon game where they had such deep and dark lore. We won't survive that next one. Let's go ahead and switch to Samurai. But you'll never have another Pokemon game where they talk about abusing Pokemon, rising to power, committing acts of terrorism, trying to kill the actual player, you, in the game, beating, people and abusing people and Pokemon. I mean, and it makes sense because it's well, that's not what necessarily Pokemon is about. But it makes the game serious and it sets the tone. And this is why I like Gen 5, because if you play this game as is, you go, wow, this is serious. But if you dive deep into it like I have, you go, wow, this game is how did they make this game? How is this a Pokemon game? But some of the stuff is a little bit hidden. You won't get the full information of what I said off just the game. In the manga, it's in there. That's not explained. And in the show, there's some things that happen that aren't in this. So it's just it's a very serious game. It's not a dark game by any means, but the lore is pretty serious, and it can get dark at moments, but that's what makes it interesting. When I played Scarlet and Violet, it just seemed very kiddie and very kind of honestly really no threat. You know, it just seemed like, okay, I got a bunch of kids that were bullied in school, and they made a group, and you know, this legendary Pokemon that is so great is now, um, you know, not so legendary, and you don't really have to work hard to get him, and but a sandwich heals him. It's just, I don't know. It's a bit little kid for me. The key to open this door is closed by the trio badge. Yep, we are now on Victory Road. Oh, holder of the trio badge, challenge all that you face. It starts opening up gates, and we can get to Victory Road. It's actually really cool. But yeah, yeah, each little thing's got a little decoration. It's actually very interesting. I think there's one gate you can encounter Pokemon. But yeah, that's just my take on it. I don't want to make the whole stream about that. I could literally talk about that forever. Halt, the key to this gate is the basic badge. But that is why I like the older games. Oh, holder of the basic badge, show the knowledge you've obtained. Yeah, this one you can actually run into Pokemon. I don't know what you can encounter here. I kind of want to encounter something. We got some rustling grass. I'm thinking Audino. Because I don't think there's a... Yeah. So XP galore Pokemon right here. We're going to definitely kill this thing. Get some XP here. Surf should take it out. But, yeah, we finally made it to Victory Road. .501. I think we should be able to, honestly... Let's see. Oh, Herdier. That's kind of weird you're getting that now, but... I think we will be able to get a level 50, what's it called? Electros before Elite Four, 100%. Halt. The key to open this gate is the insect badge. A holder of the insect badge, fight valiantly like an insect. It's kind of cool little bug. Halt. The key to open this gate is the bolt badge. Yeah, each little area is its own like theme. A holder of the bolt badge, unfurl a shocking method. Who's this guy? Gates are placed at the border of one space and another space. In other words, gates mean that the world beyond here is a different world. It does feel like every time you pass through a gate, you're going to a different world. And you remember the gym leader who gave you the badge at the same time. But without the Quake badge, you cannot proceed. Watch me. Halt, the key to open this gate is the Quake badge. You said what? A holder of the Quake badge, make your foes' hearts tremble. Halt, the key to this gate is the Jet badge. Oh, holder of the Jet badge, blast ahead with tremendous force. Whoa, kind of floating here. Ooh, I'm kidding. A little fun. Halt, the key to open this gate is the Freeze badge. This gem was a joke. A holder of the Freeze badge showed the sharp edge of an icicle. I feel like that was the easiest one. Okay, we kind of... I don't want to say we messed up. But... Okay. Halt, the key to open this gate is the Legend badge. Final one, guys. But, yeah. A holder of the Legend badge, pass through Victory Road, rely on here, and head for the Pokemon League. Prove that you, too, can be a legend. Yeah, I feel like the ice was just such a joke. The, ice badge. Like, it was just too easy. But to be fair, in Gen 5, they didn't really have many good ice types. Victory Road, here we are. Oh, we went back. Victory Road, here we are again. This place and getting to the league is very extensive. It's a lot. We are definitely putting on a repel if we don't have one active at this moment. Yeah. Because this is a lot. There is a lot just to get to the league, but you can counter a lot of Pokemon here. You can actually counter a Wild Fracture if you haven't gotten one, like I have, but it won't have the same stats as mine. Mine's a little bit better since I leveled it up, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of battles. You can get a Heatmore here, and a Dino, and a Suelas, but that thing evolves at level like 64, so you're not getting that unless you grind before the league, but it's not even worth it at that point. Before going to the Pokemon League, let me test my skills. Yeah, we were definitely going to get a level 50, what's it called? Electric to evolve into Electros before we go into, the league, which is good, because we need that. Ooh, we did not heal, though. I was gonna use Surf, but I don't think we outspeed, sadly. I'd rather be safe than sorry than have to use a Revive. Mega Drain, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Not that it really is gonna give much, because it's already full of it. It just kinda did it for the move. Let's see what Surf does. Mega Drain again. The next one's gonna kill us, though. So. Maybe Surf can finish this little thing off. Again. But this is gonna heal this time, so... Oh, actually, we did survive. Can we get a crit? That would be lovely. Nice. Well, we didn't get a crit, but we did kill it. See, that's why Samurot's the GOAT. It is just tanking super effective moves. Zebstrika. Switch. I want to use Fraxu. Let's use Electric. Now, from having a Zebstrika, you don't want to use any electric moves because it's got this ability called Motor Drive, and when you use it, it's speed and speed and attack go up. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, yeah, that was nice. Stomp again. Oh, that I should have healed. That was on me, guys. Sorry. Fracture. It's time for you to get some XP and some experience. Alright. Dragon Claw. Stomp. We should be able to handle this. Let's see. Nice. 2,000! Wow. Well, that makes him close to leveling up. Let's go ahead and go on our back here. Let's use a Revive. Yeah, we're gonna use one of these for Electric because we definitely want him to, you know, get up to his level. So we're good on that. Let's use a Hyper Potion. Now there is a rare candy we can get, which I want us to get. Unless I do need to get more items like Hyper Potions. Alright. So my team's good. I know one spot for sure we can get a Hyper Potion. Listen, you can slide down the cliffs here. Watch me. Now you try it. That's a long way down. I can't do it. Alright, well. You can slide down the cliffs here at the free road. It takes some nerve the first time, but it's fun. Here we go. I think this is blocked off. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what you can encounter in the water. I think masculine, of course. But other than that, I really don't know. Rare can. Hey! We can get a level 50 like that. Nice. Yeah, I know where another one is, but we have to get that electric into a, what you call it? Electros by getting another rare candy. This just goes straight down. I guess if you just want to get out of here quick. Man, these max repels are worth their weight in gold, I tell you. He's gonna want to fight. Maybe this will give us our level 48. An ace trainer like me has pride, so I won't lose. Let's see about that. Dwayne Stoutland. Dwayne O. Johnson. Pause. Surf. Ooh, that was very close to having a one shot. Retaliate isn't gonna do as much, of course. Slash if you should. Level 42, yeah. Fracture. So we are 6 levels away from getting access. Dragon Pulse. That's a good move. Yeah, we're definitely. Let's see. Dragon Pulse. 90, 100 accuracy. Let's see what Dragon Claw does. 80, 100 C. That's a physical move. He is a physical attacker, so we want to keep that. This is a special. Slash is a 70. Okay, yeah, we know what Slash is. False Swipe. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that, honestly. False Swipe. Dragon Balls. Scolipede. Keep battling. And our Samurai's about to be level 52 after this battle. Let's go ahead and surf. Toxic. Oh boy. I always hate getting paralyzed or poisoned. Because after a while that poison really does hurt. I'd rather get paralyzed. Sure, I'm slower, but I'm not taking that damage. Samurai's got really good stats. How is he not level 48 at this point? Let's see, bag. Let's get our antidote. I think antidote was up here, if I'm not mistaken. We only got one of those. Alright, as far as our samurai, too. Let's actually, before we go outside, let's go check out our Electros. And we can actually see his, our electric. And see how many more XP he's got. Okay, 1,000. Yeah, that's really nice. Alright, so what we are going to do... Oh, well, I guess that works out anyways. But, we're actually going to do a little pit stop. We're going to go all the way over here, and it's going to make sense. Let's see if I can remember this correctly. Route 1. Accumulatown. Route 2. Stryton City. Yeah, it's Accumulatown, I'm pretty sure. Yep. There's a rare candy you can get if you just know the moves. Strength, I think it's called. Yeah, Strength. And that way we can just, as soon as he, we don't have to come back here later, we can just level them up to level 50, and then just evolve them. Let's see what route. 13? Yeah, come on now. That is post-game. We'd have to play early if we want to get him. Which means I gotta wake up early. Or have a day off. Which I do have tomorrow, so... You know what, I did lose that bet with you guys. So... How about, maybe a little bit afternoon? I do have stuff to do in the morning and mid-afternoon, but how about, a mid to late afternoon, gameplay for you guys? So it'll be towards, like, our side. Since I did lose that bet. Maybe. We'll see how the day goes. I do have to do you know what, since I did lose, I do have to do that for you guys. But I'll probably do that, I do have stuff going on today. You know, since it is 1 in the morning here, and tomorrow, but, we'll try that for you guys. After the 31st, 100% for sure. But, before the 31st, or during the 31st, possibly. Might do a little Halloween special for you guys. Make it up for you. I don't think I'm really doing anything that morning. I'd have to wake up early. But, yeah, this literally takes us back here. So, literally, we get into a couple fights, and we're done. Ooh, the effects of the repel did wear off, if I'm not mistaken, guys. Let's see. Yep. I'm glad I remembered that, because I remember it saying that on that route. But a lot of y'all are, like, confused. But this is going to go crazy. We're about to go to 48 to 50 in 2 snaps. In 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Go through here. Surf. Honestly, it's probably faster to just... Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I thought it was going to be faster, but it's definitely faster. You do save more steps, though. So, it worked out, I guess. Let's talk to this guy, but not run. Aye, that's a long way down. I can't do it. Can I push you? I was about to say. I mean, yeah, that's the whole point. Let's see. We got left. Let's go. We're battling for Dust Cloud. This is either going to be an item or a Pokemon. Probably Excadrill. Yep. Level 40. 1 shot with the Samurai. Yeah, honestly, I could probably do a morning stream the 31st. I'd have to wake up, though. That's my problem. I might do it at 8. I'd have to stream for a couple hours, right? Yeah, I could definitely do an early stream for you guys, since I lost to Charon. I made that bet. You know, I feel like I have to give you guys something in return, so, you know, it did suck losing that bet, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, y'all get a little bit more out of it than I do. Wait, you young trainer over there, look at my Pokemon. Let's see. She's got 3. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be level 48 before then, after this battle. Okay, let's get a Surf off. Man, we're running out of priority points on a Surf. There is a Pokemon Center at the Thunderbolt. Oops, I totally forgot this thing, because this is a Psychic type new Thunderbolt. And, like the GOAT Samurott is, he survived that. Samurott is such a good, Lilligant. Oh yeah, we are switching that. Oops! That's what I get for pressing buttons. It's gonna use a leaf. Let's go for a fracture here. Yeah, but, let's see what it does. Energy ball, yeah, that was a really move, fast move. Man, that still hurts our fracture. Our special defense is probably not great if we can. Now it's a physical attacker, so Dragon Ball, sure. I think this is. Yeah, this thing's gonna kill us. Half, actually not bad. We're gonna switch to our electric. Energy ball. Yeah, look how close it is to 48. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Do we risk it? Let's go Thunderbolt here. Peter Dance? Oh, confusion. And I'll bet you I'll hit myself. Didn't you guys just see that? I'm telling you guys. You know, when I confuse a Pokemon, it attacks first turn, but when I get confused, I attack myself. Like, it's ridiculous. Energy Ball. Stotlin? Let's see what it does. This thing is crazy! Alright, let's heal up our... Cause we're gonna use some of this to sacrifice. Let's heal up Stamina. Energy Ball is insane. I swear, these grass types have gotten absolutely just off the charts insane, guys. I mean, seriously, it should not be this crazy. Energy Ball is going to do a lot, but, you know, since Samurott can tank it. Oh, we do get to move first. Nice. We do have 108 speed, which is ridiculous. Especially for a water type. Well, not a water type, but a... Heat more. Oh, it's over. Like a tank. Yeah, one shot, easy. And then we get to level it up twice. Heatmore is one of those Pokemon that I feel like if they didn't make, no one would miss it, or just, look at it. Not bad, I like your strength. Like, it just seems one of those kind of like, this just seems kind of like half put together. But, speaking of put together, let's put together these, what are they called? Rare candies on this, electric. 49? Wants to learn the new... yes. What are we even trying to get here? Let's put... Acid Spray. The user spits fluid that works to melt the target. This reduces the defense stat. I don't know, guys. It's harsh the defense stat. That's Let me see something real quick. I think we might keep it. We'll see. I'm looking up something real quick. Okay. I'm not seeing it in the near future. What level does... Actually, let me see if there's something else real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's moves. Raw charge at 59. Thunderbolt, acid spray. Okay, coil. Zapkin at level 69. That's insane. So it's level 50 now. Is coil worth it? Let's see what coil. Yeah, coil raises the attack defense by 1 stage. Honestly, yeah, we'll wait till level 54. Yeah, we're gonna wait till level 54 before we evolve it here. So we're just gonna go ahead and use another rare candy. 3. Now we can also teach it moves, of course. I think our Samurott actually needs some attending to. Let's get a potion going here. No, just our fracture and our electric. Alright. Yeah, honestly, my mistake, guys. I thought he learned a certain move at, level, like, 50, but it wasn't. It was 54. Oh boy, my Pokemon wants to break. So let's start. It wasn't 54, it was level 69 Zapkin, and that's a very, very good move. But, we won't be able to touch that until post-game, but we want him on our team before, what's it called? The league. Samurott's really just kind of our main guy at the point at this point, which sucks. But once we get a Haxorus and that once we get that Haxorus in, and then that Electros, and then we get that Tornadus on our team and that Reshiram, I mean, that's 5 slots already taken care of just absolutely great. That last slot, I might put Archon in. I should be putting Archon in right now, but we'll keep out. But yeah, I should be putting Archon in right now, but I'm kind of using XP share on both of Electros and Fracture at the same point, at the same time. So I'd have to have Haxorus or an Electros by then, but they're on par for the same level. They both need 4 more levels until they evolve, so it wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt to have them in my party either way, but I do need to have 1 slot open for the Reshiram, but that's a little bit later. Semi-Seer here. Man, you love the elemental monsters. Aquatail? Yeah, we're running out of priority point. I'll probably have to use an either on that, honestly. Let's see here. 994, nice. 605. I feel like Fracture is taking a lot less to level up than our Electros, but all that for that. A full restore. Well, I don't even think we can jump off this if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, well, it needed to get checked out anyways. But, yeah, for those just joining in, we are at the Victory Road. Okay, we came through there. Yeah, we're at Victory Road, and we're going through Victory Road right now to get to the. Let's see. Yeah, not here. I need Magic Pill, yeah. Honestly, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should, let's see. Do you guys think I should, spend the 4 more levels to get the move Coil, which makes our defense, speed, and attack go up by 1 level each for our Electros, or I mean our electric turning into Electros, or should we just evolve it now? Because after I feel like I am gonna teach it some TMs, but I might keep that because that's also really good to have. We got Scrappy in the building. Golf already got 2 shiny of those. He's probably hacking. I don't know yet. I'm kidding. That'd be crazy though, if we found a shiny one in this one. That'd be funny. Mean food. Let's keep going. It's all fun and games until it's a Michao. Minchao. Man, that Pokemon hurts, though. One shot. Conkeldor. Oh. You can only get this guy if you trade, but... I've never really had interest in this Pokemon. Out of like the 2 basic kind of ones that you can trade, now there's a little bit more, there's more, but out of Conkeldor and like having Gigalith, I think I'd rather choose Gigalith. Looks cooler, and I don't know about the stats on that one, but just off of looks cooler. Level 43 Fracture, nice. It's not good to fight when I'm lost. Okay, let's go around this guy. Oh, we got a doctor over here. Let's see. Which is good, because we needed this guy. Oh, I forgot our Statland is a major part of our team with strength, but we can always teach that. So we just did come out there. Okay, nice. I'm a doctor. If you have a Pokemon in bad shape, lose your Pokemon in battle. He's basically saying, I can heal your Pokemon, but you gotta trade it first. Which is fair, for free. About 3 cups. This is Gen 5 version of a Gardevoir. Not this one, but a Gothitelle. The final evolution of this is like that. We're gonna die. Let's go ahead and slash though. Psychic, yeah. I was gonna use like a potion and like either to get some moves up, but I was like, once I defeat this guy, he's gonna automatically do that for me anyways. Let's go ahead and Dragon Balls. I need to go back to Opelucid City and learn Dragon. What's it called? Draco Meteor. That's the strongest dragon type, for those that didn't know. Hyper Potion! Well, you're the first one that I've met that's done that. Man, Slash did some move. Dragon Claw, it might finish this, honestly. Nice, it did. Levani, we'll keep. Yeah. Let's switch to electric, why not? Already pressed it by accident to switch, but let's go for Crunch. Entertainment. Sworn. I honestly don't even know what that does. I might have to look that up later. Interesting. Your strength is fathomless. Whether your Pokemon are healthy or not, I'll restore them to full health. Oh, they need it, buddy. They need it. They have been drugged through the mud. I aim to be the best doctor in the world. But first, I intend to become the best trainer. We have to go through me. And already beat you, so. Let's go outside. Let's see where we are. Okay, we're here. We can go down. We could go to another place, which we haven't gone. Let's continue to go up, shall we? Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this guy. We don't have to, but I kind of want to. Full heal, nice. Okay, so the left exit takes us... Okay, yeah, see that last platform right there? That's the very top. Left takes us there, so that's kind of good. We'll go right. Yeah, you kind of... It's one of these things where you have to go down and go up kind of thing. Whoa, we went way down. Let's see here. The people who pass by here have such different moods. It's fun to watch and even more fun to fight against them. Let's see. I have to remember what side I take. Gigalith. Yeah, this is the Pokemon I was talking about. Yeah, he looks a lot cooler than Keldor. But you can only get him or Keldor if you trade. Surf. Yeah, you can look intimidating all you want, but it's kind of funny that this thing comes from a little rock. Little rock and roller, that's fun. Sturdy. That's a lot. Kind of, taking a lot of health. I did not expect it to take it that much. Electros, this is what we want, guys. Oh, Electros looks so good. Look at this design. They did the design so good in Gen 5. Like, it's got its little flippers, it's standing up. But in later gens, they kind of just made it like an eel, like how electric is. I wish they kind of made it more stout, standing up like how this is. Now, this is a really good Pokemon. Wild Charge, uh-oh, this is gonna kill. Ow, ooh, it didn't. Slash. Wow, this is why the Samurot's the go. I'm proving my point every time. 862. Wahaha, it's fun. Let's go past you. Go up a flight. Let's see where this takes us. Oh! That's the end? Huh. Interesting. Well, there's the league, guys. Didn't expect it to be right here. Pokemon League. This is it. We've officially made it to the Pokemon League, guys. But before we go here, we have to do something. We have to go back. And we have to... Let's check out the rest of this cave, just for completion. Let's talk to this guy. It looks like there's an item down there, but it's such a long way. Do you have the courage? I do, but I need to go on this side. Oh wait, I forgot our repel kind of just went away. Oh, Woobat here? Wow. It's level 41 though. It's better than my Swoobat. Which is sad, but that's because I've been giving him. He was a good Pokemon, but later on his move pool kind of just. No, I could add TMs, but I guess I just kind of was a little done with him. Since we're already to the league, guys. Let's see strength here. It's. Oh wow. So yeah, let's just talk to this guy. Let's fight this guy real quick, just so we don't have to worry about him. I've even thought about what I can do to help my Pokemon win, and finally figured out the answer. What's the answer? But Ace Trainer David, Clang. Oh, I forgot this Pokemon existed. I think we're gonna go ahead and evolve our Electros. Evolve it into our Electros. So let's go ahead and unless we can find 4 rare candies. No, we did find 2 to make it level 50. But if we can find 4 rare candies before we can get to the league, then we're gonna go ahead and okay, let's go to Surf. Alright. That's a one shot. Seismic though. No, this is a very odd Pokemon. I don't think this will kill. Maybe. Yes. Okay, nice. Got rid of him. I'm afraid I couldn't read what you wanted to do. Well, y'all, he definitely didn't win. Alright, let me just check something out real quick. Okay, well, it looks like we can get, we can get 1. For sure. 1 for sure. Let's see. We can get 1 candy for sure. 2 maybe. Yeah, we'd have to kind of. Yeah, sorry guys. I was looking something up. What is this? This is where Terrakion is? That's funny. I did not expect him to be here. Like, I knew he was in a cave, but, let's go ahead and, get this guy. That was a jump of surprise. Trial Chamber. Yeah, that was, wow, hello. Let's go ahead and save so we don't kill this thing. Alright. Obviously, we're going to try a quick ball off the bat. Yeah, honestly, before we go to the league, there are some things I want to do. Obviously, let's get Terrakion since he's here. And since he's here, let's just go ahead and watch he get into it. That'd be funny. Since he's here, we might as well get Virizion, finish the rest of this cave, maybe get the rare candies. No, I don't want to kill this thing. Let's put electric. He's ground, so I don't think this is gonna do much. I want him paralyzed though. You know what? That did a lot more than I expected it to. Let's go tackle on it. Ow. That hurt. Tackle didn't do jack. Let's do crunch if we survive. Nope. So we don't want to kill this thing, but we want to get kind of close. Let's use our Stoutland here. I don't want to kill this thing. Let's strength to 70. Let's use strength. Rock slide. Hold on, strength should not kill this. Yeah, not even close. I wanted to never want to. Now, since we want to keep trying to attempt to catch this thing, let's put in our Samurott so we can heal him. Retaliate's gonna kill, sadly, but we're gonna... Let's use our Swoobat. Swoobat's not gonna do much, let's be honest. Especially since he's, what, 28? I think Sacred Sword's gonna kill. It didn't? That's insane. Ooh, that hurt him really bad, but that almost killed him, but that is actually perfect for what we need. Yeah, Samurott. I did not expect Brachion to be here, guys. Like, I knew he was in a cave, but, didn't think it was this one. Ultra Ball. Alright. I'll imagine him getting this low and being like, oh yeah, I gotta run. That'd be funny. But yeah, bag time. Yeah. I'll tell y'all guys a little funny thing. If a couple more don't get it. Ultra Balls. Oh, appear to be caught. Sacred Sword. Yeah, apparently, if you use a Pokeball or like a lesser ball than an Ultra Ball, it will think, oh, it's getting kind of low, and it will increase the chances of catching it for some reason. I'd have to get somebody to look that up, or I'd have to look that up myself, but yeah, it's definitely a thing. It's kind of weird. I might as well use a Dusk Ball at this point. I only got one, but hey. Wow, it is not. It is choosing violence. Watch this. We'll get a shake out of this. I promise you, we'll get a shake. Watch this. Okay, well, retaliate. That's not gonna kill. But we do need to use a potion. Man, yeah, I need to buy some items here. We've been using max potions, revives, max repels. Yeah, the thing is, if you don't catch this thing before it runs out of moves, it will just run away. So a lot of people go like, oh yeah, I can get this thing, but I can survive, you know, catching this thing, but you gotta catch it before it one. Still one. That sucks. You gotta catch it before it runs out of moves. Ah man, this thing is being a little stubborn here. Do we go for the Dusk Ball, guys? I mean, we are in a cave. If this catches it, I will laugh. 1. 1. Might as well use a timer ball at this point. Let's go ahead. Timer ball. That's what we actually used on our, what's it called? What is his name? Cabalion. Wow, not even a shake from that one. Sacred Sword. What are we at? Oh, that killed us, sadly. Oops. We're gonna have to use a revive here. Let's use a revive. Man, this Pokemon, man, I feel like Terrakion was harder to catch than Dalion. Yeah, it's a good thing we put in, healed our Samurai. Man, Sacred Sword is something else. Let's see. Oh, no. I've done that before where I fought a, just not even thinking about it. Well, there's our last timer ball. Can I at least get a shake out of this? Nope. That is interesting. Very interesting. Quick Ball's not going to do anything. Ultra Ball? That's our best option. One, 2, 3. Ah, oh, so close. Hold on. Okay. If we can get 3, please. That's the furthest we've gone. Man, this thing is being stubborn. Helping Hand failed. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. This thing's running out of moves, I can tell. It's using Helping Hand a lot. Ooh, not even anything. Yeah, I think it ran out of Sacred Swords. We got about 5 more of these, but hopefully 1. Just 1? Come on. We got this, guys. We got this. Come on. Wow, this thing is not wanting to be caught. Like, I understand you're a legendary, but this thing is taking legendary to a whole another level. Oh, come on. That's just such a tease. We literally have 2 more of these. Not even a shake on that one. Sacred Sword. Ow. That's our last Ultra Ball. We do have a Pokeball left. Or like Pokeballs and Great Balls. 1. Just 1. Helping Hand it failed. Pokeball. Let's see if that thing I was talking about goes into effect. But I think if you use a Pokeball or a Great Ball, it will go into effect saying like you'll get a shake or 2 off of it. Sacred Sword. Ooh, please don't kill. It killed. Which is fine. Honestly, I'd rather it be this way. Because with the power of magic, we're gonna let this do its thing. we get to go back in time. Now, you would save, of course, and you would turn your, you would close the application, but since we're on a emulator, we can just load up our last save. Oh my goodness, whoa, this is insane, guys, what? We just encountered him. Okay, I'm only teasing, but we know better this time. I don't want to kill this thing, so Samurai is not the move, but we will put... What is it? We'll put a quick ball. Let's see if we get this. Can we get at least a shake off of it? Nope. Sacred Sword, 100%. Rock. Oh, I forgot this knows rocks. Swoobat, you can take that. Confusion. That's interesting at level 28. He's gonna hit hard here. I think we can get another. He got it. He got us before. We could get him. Scotland. Let's use a crunch here. See what that does. Retaliate. Well, that didn't do. Justified. Uh-oh, what did that do? Attack Rose? Oh, I forgot we got the Quick Claw on this thing. Sacred Sword, that's gonna kill. Yeah. Well, now I know I can use a crunch on this guy. Wow, that almost killed us. Ooh, that was so close. I forgot. Defense fell. Oh, it's attacks. Guys, you talking about this. Okay, we should be able to get it now. And a lot faster too, since it's a lot lower than it was before. Who's next Pokemon? Yeah, let's use Samurai here. Let's use our bag and let's heal. Alright, now we can start catching this thing. Rock Slide. Well, I'm glad I healed. That thing is not even playing. Let's use Hammer Ball. Why not? Can we get a shake? We did get a shake. 2 shakes. 3 shakes. Ah, that sucks. You gotta act like you don't care about catching this thing. That's how it goes for every legendary. You act like you don't even want it, and it'll come. Let's see here. Helping hand, it failed. Nice. I'm glad you used that. Ah, come on. Very close. Very, very close. You know, I didn't care at first. I mean, I did care at first that this thing was in a timer ball, but now I don't even care. Well, that was our last one, but, let's do Ultra Ball. Yeah, it just breaks out of that Ultra Ball like that now. we've gotten close. We've gotten close. We've gotten the 3 shakes. Not even a shake off the Ultra Ball. Ooh, that does hurt. Come on. Give me at least a shake. 1 or 2 shakes. Man, that's like 3 in a row. It's just completely busted out of the Pokeball there. Let's see. Okay, we did get 1 shake. You know, that was better. Rock Slide, uh-oh, I think this might kill. It did kill. But we got a Frack Shoot. Forgot it still had that move. I think it only gets 5 of it, though. Pokeball? Come on. These Ultra Balls. It's just breaking out of these Ultra Balls like nobody's business. Yep, just helping hand it fail. I should have bought more timer balls. Yep, Ultra Balls are no joke. And this thing's just breaking through them like candy. We did faint. We did faint. Man, that's the 2nd time. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to go back. Wow, Terrakion. I feel like Terrakion is the harder one. Now we're gonna do a magic little jump here, back to the past. And we're back. Hello. Nice to have you on stream. We are going through Victory Road right now. We're trying to catch a Terrakion. Let's see. First of all, I feel like we need to heal this thing. Heal our Samurai. Use on Samurai. Glad to have y'all on stream. For those just joining in, we have got all 8 gym badges, and we are on Victory Road. We actually made it to the league, but we came back for Terrakion, and we're gonna, after that, we're gonna finish the rest of this cave system, and then get Virizion, and I think we'll call it there. But glad to have you part of the stream. Aoma? I don't know how to say that. Aoama. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm butchering it, I'm very sorry. Don't want to kill this thing. Slash. Let's see how much slash. Helping hand off the bat is insane. Okay, slash really doesn't do much. Let's do Aqua Pill here. I don't think that avoided the attack. Maybe that's a sign for not me to use it. But we're gonna use it anyways. This shouldn't kill. Honestly, this should not kill. Hold on. This definitely just killed, and it's super effective. Well... oh no. It's gonna say run. Yeah, it vanished off in the cave. Well... go back. Yeah, don't let Samurott do anything about it. I always forget he's grass. Not grass, ground. Type. Alright, let's use a quick ball. I usually don't have really good effects with quick balls with legendaries off the bat, so yeah, I usually never get a shake out of them, but hey, it's better than nothing, you know? Use our next Pokemon. Let's use Electric. What did we use last time? Let's use Thunderbolt. Let's see what that does here. Sacred Sword. I want to get paralysis off of this thing. Wow, that did some damage. I did not expect it. Oh, wait. I think I might kill this thing. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't. He needs to hold on. Okay, so that really doesn't do anything. Maybe another helping hand? Rock Slide. That's gonna kill, sadly. He only had 1 HP, so... Let's go for our... What is your favorite Pokemon? In general, or like a legendary? Let's see. Let's use our... In general, I think it's really hard for me to choose. I'm gonna say this is really hard. I guess if it was split up between legendary and just in general, it would be different. But since like legendaries are included, it's a little bit more like I gotta really think about it. I want to say let's go ahead and put what's his face in. That one. I think I'm gonna say my favorite Pokemon is... I like Duat. Like, I like Duat or Samurott. I like the whole Oshawott line. I feel like Duat's just got a really good design. This shouldn't... Well, he's gonna kill me with that because I just switched in. That sucks. I'm gonna say Duat. I think it's got a really cool design. I do like Samurott though. You know what? Actually, I don't know. They're really good. I will say my favorite legendary is Reshiram, but I say my favorite Pokemon in general is... I really don't want to hurt this thing. I say my favorite Pokemon in general. Probably Samurott. Change my answer to Samurott. But that's more for the nostalgic factor. Wow, that one-shot. What was your first ever starter? My first ever starter was actually Oshawott. This was actually my very first game I got to play as a kid. Now I did play Pokemon games before this, like when I was growing up. Like I played, you know, off my friends, like Game Boy. I think he had like Fire Red or Leaf Green. When I was growing up, there was remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Gen 4 at that time. So, but my first actual ever Pokemon game was Black and White. And, you know, it was the first game I actually got to, like, I don't want to use Crunch there, that's going to kill it. Let's use this dog. But, my first ever starter that I got to pick was Oshawott. So that's why I kind of hold Samurott near and dear to my heart. Oh yeah, I forgot. We lowered its defense, so its attacks may go up. Let's use Grimmack. I don't think this run, or this little run we're doing right now is off to a great start. But, man. Brackion's so difficult. We've done this literally, I think, 3 or 4 times now. We killed it once. We had to reset once, and I think this is the 3rd. I can't remember. Aoama? What was your first starter? Aoama? I don't know if I'm saying it. This thing is... If this thing kills me, I'm just gonna go ahead and restart. This is my first starter was Eevee because I played Let's Go. Eevee first. But if you don't count the Let's Go games, and it was Spurgerito. Oh, so, what is Spurgerito? Oh, Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Nice. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and use Crunch. Please don't kill me. Retaliate. It's gonna kill me. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, it's whatever, honestly, at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Not for the kill. See what I can do. Assurance. I know Assurance is a kill. Rock Slide. Ugh. I haven't even got to even start to remotely catch this thing. Let's just run. I'm sorry, guys. Well, we can't run. Well, it's gonna kill. I want it to honestly kill. My favorite starter is Sobble. Okay, what gen is that? Sobble. What is that? Is that Generation 7 or 8? Is that Sword and Shield? I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna restart here. Load state. Gen 8. Is that Sword and Shield? I think that is. Yeah, we're gonna go back here. Yeah. Sorry guys, I did not know this was gonna do this. This Terrakion. This is why you always save before you encounter a legendary, because if you don't, you can kill it, or... Okay, so first of all, we're not gonna go for the quick ball, because that's not good. What's your favorite Pokemon, Aoama? In general. Okay, we don't want to kill this thing. Either Umbreon or Sobble. Okay, those are very respectable answers. Very good. Everyone's got a favorite Pokemon, even the Pokemon not a lot of people like. Terrakion, people like Terrakion. That's their favorite. Let's switch for... Yeah, let's switch out. We need a lower end Pokemon. Yeah, electric. It's not really lower. Let's go for a Crunch, then a Thunderbolt. We'll see what happens here. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Let's go for a Crunch here. Rock Slide again. Wow, this thing. I think it only gets 5 Rock Slides. Oh, it flinched, of course. Retaliate. Man, this thing is on one a day. Okay, so that didn't do much. Okay, so let's not do Crunch. Sacred Sword. Ooh. Let's go ahead and go to our Swoobat. We'll pop off a Confusion here. I'm playing the newest Pokemon game and I just found a level 54 Squirtle so I can ball it. Ooh, yeah, that's good. It's gonna... man, this Terrakion is actually making me mad. What was your first Pokemon game, Aoama? Let's use Dragon Ball. Let's go. Okay, were you always into Pokemon? Or not really? Or you just kind of picked it up? Okay, that does some damage. Let's use slash here. That shouldn't kill if I'm not mistaken. This might kill us though. Man, the rock slide. Yeah, I was. Oh, you're always into it? Okay. Did you just not, play it till later? Or was it like, you just didn't pick it up till later? Or were you just kind of like the games-wise? Or, you just decided to... Let's not use cars, let's just do that. Yeah, did you decide to pick the game up later? Or did you just not really play it in the beginning? Let's see what takedown is here. Okay, yeah, we can use a bunch of takedowns here. Retaliate. Ooh. Oh, we survived. This is gonna hurt us and kill us. Hey, we got it in the red. We haven't gotten this thing in the red. We can finally start catching this thing. I'm so happy. We haven't been doing this in a while. Let's see. Let's use our Pokeball. Please. I would love for you to just get in this Pokeball. One? Okay. You know what? One shake's better. Man, Rock Slide. It is loving this move. It's choosing this move over and over again. I would love a Sacred Sword or a Helping Hand, please. Oh, good thing we avoided that. That Rock Slide is really good. 1, 2, 3. Can we get it? Ah, oh, so close, so close. Let's just go ahead and use a potion here so we don't have to deal with that on the back end. Rock Slide, I'm glad I did that. Let's go bag. Man, this... I've never had a Pokemon be this difficult. I think the most difficult Pokemon I had to catch was a Kyurem, but this thing is just not even trying to be caught. Apparently this thing will, like, knows Rock Slide. Let's use another Hyper Potion. What, Let's use a bag. Ultra Ball. Still just one chick, that's insane. Have you ever played a Gen 5 IO? This thing is just not wanting to talk. No. Oh, okay. Glad to get to kind of experience that now. What kind of Pokemon games were out while you were kind of growing up? Mine was like Gen 4. Gen 4 was coming out. Well, Gen 4 was out, or whatnot. And then the remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Let's see. Let's go Ultra Ball. Man, why? Man, this thing is not having a good day. It is not. What? I thought it was about to one-shot. I was like, Samurott is a tank here. But I've never seen something that crazy. Sacred Sword. Man, this thing is just not giving me mercy. the day I catch this thing, I'm gonna be so happy, but it looks like it's not gonna be anytime soon. Yes, please just spam helping hand. I need you to do that. Ioma. Am I saying that name right? Probably not. Is that how you say it? Aoyama? Aoyama? Ah, man, the Ultra Balls are just not having a good time. Oh, would you count Legend Arceus as Gen 5 because it takes place in Ancient Sinnoh? Sinnoh's Gen 4? Gen 5 is Unova, so we're in Unova right now. Would I count Legend Arceus as Gen... Well, I'm gonna say Gen 4, but Gen 4 because it takes place in Ancient Sinnoh. I think it's in that rare case where it's a one-off kind of game. Yeah, sorry about that, yeah. Mix those up. Yeah, they're kind of close. I would consider it a one-off game. It's a, because it's not like, because Gen 4 did get a remake, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, so that's like a Gen 4 remake. I wouldn't consider it a Gen 4 game. It's based off of Gen 4, but I wouldn't consider it a Gen 4 game. I kind of consider it like a one-off because it's got Oshawott in there, so it's not like Gen 4 exclusive. Like obviously you got Hisuian Oshawott. BDSP are terrible. Oh, very, very terrible. Yeah, they butchered that for all Gen 4 lovers. Now I've never really played Gen 4 except a little bit, but when I was growing up, that's what, because I didn't have a DS as a kid or whatnot. We couldn't afford it. But later on, I got one, and, I got Pokemon Black as my first game. Let's see, one? Just one shade, man. But, yeah, they really butchered that game. I'm surprised, I was a little upset Gen 5 didn't get their remakes, but it makes sense because Gen 6 never got a third installment of their game. Like, obviously, you have Red, Blue, and then Yellow, and then Gold, Silver, Crystal, then Ruby, Sapphire, then Emerald, then Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and then Black was the only one to do a second version, so Black and we're out of that. Interesting. Yeah, but Black and Black and White and Black and White 2, and then Gen 6 got X and Y, and then people were expecting Z, and it was supposed to get Z, but they pushed Sun and Moon early, so they never got to see a third installment, or they didn't get a remake. So Legend ZA is kind of that third installment and a remake of Gen 6. So yeah, it makes sense that they did that, but at the same time, I wanted a Gen 5 remix. But it's good that they're going in a great direction now. They weren't doing that before. I feel like I don't know about you, but I feel like Scarlet and Violet really didn't wow me. It was kind of cool, but I don't know. I didn't find it enjoyable compared to like some of the other Pokemon games I've played. Oh man, this is like the 5th time. That is very upsetting news. Man, this Terrakion does not want to be caught. Man, I'm gonna spend like a whole hour just to catch this. Yeah, but those remakes they did were just absolutely terrible. I heard from people that love that Gen 4. They were like, "What is this? This is ridiculous!" Like they kind of butchered that game. And yeah, we're gonna go back to our load state. But they kind of butchered that game. which is true. But I'd be upset if they ruined not a max rating. Though, I mean, hyper-professional. But I'd be upset if they did that to my game. If they did like a terrible remake for my game. But I haven't ran into that issue yet. It's, Gen 5 is didn't get their remix yet. Now I feel like they did really good They did every remake right except 4. They did, the remakes for Gen 1, 2, 3 were perfect, and then 4, you got BDSP, and everybody was like, "What is this?" I thought it was a little funny. Well, not funny. I'd hate it if it was my generation, but they went chibi style. They kind of try to make it look like Gen 4, but I don't know why they didn't make it, 3D-ish like Scarlet and Violet or Legends ZA, where it's like an actual fully, like a full person. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do there, honestly. Yeah, I never played them, but just from what my friends said that like Gen 4 and in general, they hated it. I hate that stupid drift bloom that Flint has. Oh. Yeah, that Pokemon song. Hold on, let's not use Crunch because that raises its stats. I've learned that. Rock Slide, but of course, it wasted all my Torterra's priority points. Oh yeah, this thing. I can do another Thunderbolt, but let me heal because it's on one a day. Have you ever seen Gen 5 or whatnot? Ayama? Or was that like a gen you kind of skipped, or like you were just like not interested in it, or it was just kind of on the back burner for you? You're like, oh, this gen came out, but it's whatever. I watched the anime. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that used to come on Cartoon Network when I was a kid. Very good. I have to rewatch it. I think it's on Netflix. Retaliate. I don't think this will kill. Be close. Hold on. Ooh, that is as perfect gets. Guys, look. That thing is literally on 2 HP. I'm so happy. Have you seen the news Pokemon anime? Oh, like the newest one? No, but I heard it was really good. Is that the, it's like Ash. Journeys? Pokemon Journeys? Is that what it's called? Ayama? Let's see. Pokeball. If this thing... Hey, we could solve it right now. Master Ball right here. Let's use something. Pokemon Horizons, and they replaced Ash. Oh yeah, that's the girl. Yeah, they got that girl in there. I will be really upset if we don't catch it this time. I mean, we haven't even got it that low. 2 HP on that Terrakion. Let's use next. Let's use what? I haven't watched it, but I heard it was really, really good. As a kid, I remember watching, obviously, the original one, like from the 90s, like late 90s, early 2000s. I think it's on Netflix. I watched it there. I watched that one. I watched the movies, like the Pokemon movies. Those were good. I don't want to say all of them, but a decent amount. And then, growing up, I watched the, Diamond and Pearl a little bit, and then the, what is it called? Diamond Pearl, and then I watched Black and White, and then the X and Y, and then after that I kind of stopped watching, that. I was thinking about watching the black and white series again. I was actually starting to watch like the movies because they made I think 2 or 3 black and white movies. But yeah, I definitely need to watch that again. Let's see. I watched Mewtwo Strikes Back. Oh, okay, is that like one of the early 2000 ones? I can't remember. Is that the one where he talks and like, you know, at the end it's just like they made a copy of like, you know, all the Pokemon and they're battling each other. It's like the Pikachus slapping each other. Yeah. That was a good one. Okay, so we're out of those. Let's use a Dusk Ball just for giggles. We are in a cave, so nope. Terrakions not having it. Ultra Balls. The only thing this thing wants to be caught in is a Master Ball, but I'm definitely super effective one shot. Wow, insane. Crack Shoe. Let's go. Crack Shoe. What's your favorite Pokemon movie? Aoyama. Let's see. Let's go to Umbreon or Soul. Pokemon movie. I'm sorry. I don't think I said movie loud enough. Is it the Mewtwo Strikes Back one, or is it a different one? Man, this whole this whole stream is basically just going to be me trying to catch this Terrakion at this point. Man, these Ultra Balls. Retaliate. It's gonna kill, but we got Samurai. Oh, the Mewtwo Strikes Back, or the one with Entei in it. I don't know if I remember seeing that one. I know which one you're talking about, but I don't think I watched it. I like the one with the Deoxys and the Rayquaza one. That was a good one. I forgot which one that's called. And the Latios and Latias one. That was a good one. I don't know what the names are called, but I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. The Latios and Latias one made me cry, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. This is the closest. You know, let's just throw a Pokeball, just because. Yeah, of course it's gonna break. Sacred Sword. Gen 9 games are so loud. Gen 9. Oh, Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Honestly, the Switch could not handle that when that came out. Obviously, I bet you if you put it in, you know, the Switch 2, it's fine. But I didn't like Gen 9. I didn't like the story or anything really. It just didn't wow me. I'm not saying that's the worst Pokemon game ever by any means, but they definitely could have done way better. I mean, some of the designs in the Pokemon were cool, and like the concept of some things were cool, like the Tri-Civilization, that was cool, but they could have just done way better. I found a glitch where you could climb through walls with your right Pokemon. Oh! Well, that would make that game a lot easier, I'll tell you that much. Let's see. Hyper Potion. Man, this Terrakion is not wanting to be caught. That is insane. Usually, I don't have a problem with it. Pokeball? Ultra Ball? I've personally never used... Okay, I was gonna lie here. I was about to say, I've personally never used a glitch, but in Pokemon Yellow, to catch Mew, you have to do a glitch. I had to restart my whole game over because you have to fight certain trainers. If you beat them all, you can. So I had to restart the whole game over so I could have you. It's not a hard glitch, but it's definitely a timing kind of glitch. You gotta get the timing down. Come on, please. Man, one shake. That's insane. The most we've ever gotten is 3. You know, I'm not even gonna actually care about it. You know, you gotta say that. You gotta be like, I don't even care about catching this thing. And somehow you automatically catch it. Like, I don't even care. I don't even want this Pokemon. Okay, that usually works. But now we gotta use a Super Potion. Man. I really want to catch this thing, but I don't know if we are. Have you ever attempted the missing no glitch? I haven't. I know what you're talking about, though. Is that the, like, the big pixelated kind of laggy, glitchy thing? And, like, you could, yeah. Couldn't you catch it? And it would, send out that, Pokemon? Or that, like, missing no? Little strain of code or whatever. I don't even know what to call it. Code. I've never tried to attempt it. I don't know. Well, I've seen videos of it. I guess I just never was like, I need it. One? We're not even getting 2 shakes off this. This is insane. Usually you would get a 2 shake. Have you ever, Ioma, have you ever thought about playing Gen 5? Or is it just one of those gens you're like, I'll kind of get back to it? Or just one of those gens you're like, I really don't want to play. Because I have a couple gens that I'm like, I would never play it, but it's just like, it wouldn't strike me to play. Like, I haven't played Sun and Moon, but I heard the dialogue is just insane. That's the one thing people complain about that game. The dialogue is just, there's so much of it. But I would never, I don't want to say never play it, but I would just be, kind of skip it. Man, this will be our last Ultra Ball. This is the furthest we've gotten with throwing people. The Dex entries in Gen 7 are crazy. Yeah. I've never played it, but ooh, should we use a potion here? Nah, let's use a potion. I don't want to risk it. The one for Primeape says that it gets too angry, it dies. Oh yeah, the entries. Yeah. The what's it called? The like it's the ghost-looking Primeape. You know what I'm talking about? I almost was about to use a move that's now we're on Great Balls. Yeah, but some of them get really dark. I think Darkrai is a dark entry. Annihilate? Yeah. That's his name, I forgot his name. But I think Darkrai's got a crazy Dex entry, and like Driftbloom. Driftbloom's got a crazy entry, and like Shuppet, and the evolution of Shuppet, I forgot what it's called. Bayonet, like they got some pretty crazy entries. Ooh, hold on, that almost killed. Wow, we are pretty much, I guess we're using a max potion here. That's insane. I didn't want to use this, but This is the furthest we've gotten. Sacred Sword. I think it's about to run out of moves, personally. Let's see. What's our best bet here? Master Ball. I'm kidding. Great Ball, really. Yeah, in Gen 5, what's it called? Gen 5, Pokemon Black and White 2, there's a haunted house, and I'm not gonna lie, that was a little scary for me. Let's use a Super Potion. Helping Hand, it failed. Man, I mean, Terrakion is just insane. I have never had this much problem with this Pokemon. Like, I understand if you don't want to get caught. Anyway, I'm gonna go shiny. Bye. See ya. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's see. Great Ball. Good luck on your shiny hunt, Ayama. Ah, man, this thing's just... I think I'm gonna have to get creative here. This is our last... Watch a Quick Ball, I'm gonna... Why not? Just for the... Watch me catch this thing. I will laugh. Nope. Thought so. Alright, let's just go for a Pokeball. One. Opening. Yeah, this thing, I've never had this much problem with the Swords of Justice. One. Yeah, just one shake. Fainted. That is so sad. We're gonna load that file again. Man, this Pokemon, I've never had this much problem with this particular Pokemon here. Honestly, we've streamed so long trying to catch this thing. Yeah, we're at 3 hours. Honestly, I think after this Terrakion, we catch it, we are gonna have to end it. That is insane. Let's just use fresh water. Yeah, let's just use a bunch of fresh waters here. I guess we are gonna try a Quick Ball. Yeah, I did not expect the stream to go like this. But I kind of don't want to end it off with just getting him. I might just save at the Pokemon League here. Because, I mean, we did technically make it to the Pokemon League, we just didn't, what's it called? We just didn't, go pursue it. Let's go electric. I think last time we did 2 Thunderbolts. If I flinch here, I'm gonna be so upset. we did 2 Thunderbolts, then what else did we do? It gets a Sacred Sword? Wow. Hold on. It would be really good if we... Okay, we didn't do 2 Thunderbolts. What did we do? We did a Thunderbolt and a... I think a Confusion would bring this thing in the perfect amount of health. Hold on. Wow, that thing. This should not kill it. Yeah, we can probably honestly get up another one. But we obviously failed. Use next Pokemon. Let's use our electric. We'll use our tackle on this guy. Helping hand, it failed. Let's see what tackle does here. Yeah, one more should be fine here. Of course. Use next Pokemon. I don't think I don't think strength will kill it. It'll get close though. Yeah, that's perfect. Honestly. We'll use one here. One timer. I think timer balls are best shot here. Yeah. And then instead of using it back to back, we're just going to throw an Ultra Ball. Let a couple more turns, and then we'll throw another, what's it called? Timer Ball. Not even a shake. I don't understand how I can get a shake off a Pokeball, but I can't get a shake off an Ultra Ball. It just doesn't make sense. I don't think I've even gotten 3 shakes off an Ultra Ball. That's the sad part. I guess I just don't get it. Oh, we did survive that. That's very impressive. See, it is just not one Sacred Sword. That's gonna kill. Okay, let's throw in Fraction. Breaker. Let's use another timer ball. I feel like that's our only best chance here. Sacred Sword. We'll use another timer ball. I just didn't plan on the stream to end up like this. Sorry guys. It's my apologies. Yeah, what is going on here? I'm just gonna use Pokeballs at this point. It should not be this way, guys. Very much not so. I've never had this much problem with this Terrakion. Ever. Let's see what we got going on here. I might just kill the thing and just say, you know, heck with it. Just because. If I catch this in the Pokeball. I can get a shake off a Pokeball, but, you know, goodness me if I, you know, God forbid if I use a, oh, that was a critical hit. If I use a, Ultra Ball. Rock Slide. Yeah. We'll use another Pokeball. It's like that thing I told you guys. I think if it goes off Pokeballs, it's got a better chance. But this thing is not happy. I just like the phase it goes through when it just only uses helping hand. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me, guys? We finally got it. Oh, I don't even want to say how long that took. I don't even know. We could probably beat the Pokemon League by now. Goodness, that was insane. Ugh, I am very, 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 very sorry, guys. Did not expect it to be that way. That is absolutely insane. Good thing we fought this guy already. We got a Terrakion. So we pushed that. Oh no, we want to go up. We want to go up. That led us to there. So we chose right. But let's go down here. Wait, I think we chose. Yeah, we've chosen this before. Yeah, okay, we've been here. I understand. Alright, that brings us back up here. So let's choose right. And if we go down to the right and go down, this brings us up. So this brings us to the top. I think that's pretty much the whole cave. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 parts. Alright, let's go through our bag. And put on a max repel. Yeah, but guys, I've never had that much trouble with that Terrakion in my life. In my life, guys. That's pretty ridiculous, honestly. It should not be in there. Okay, so that just brought us to the right. Okay, I see now. It's getting a little confusion. Yeah, I feel like I have to, y'all, early morning stream, maybe for Halloween, do a little Halloween special for y'all. I've lost the bet, and that Terrakion cost a lot of time, but, you know, that's part of streaming anyways. That goes down to the... Yeah, okay, I see. We'll get that one item that guy's talking about. I wonder if it's a TM by any chance. Ooh, almost went off. Whoa. A nugget. Nice. Let's go through here. Up, up, up. Let's probably put it up. Whoa. Let's put on our dowsing machine here. Max potion, yeah. Oh, hold on, I bet you it's up here. Max revive, nice. I bet you it's in between that little rock. Not rock, but we already got it. Dragon Claw, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. Let's take that off. Use another max repel. Did we fight this guy? Yeah, this was the very beginning. Okay, good. So we've pretty much explored this whole cave. Nice. Alright, well that's better. If I can get through it. Let's see. I don't know how we get to that little bridge area here. We need to get to that little platform. Let's go ahead and go on up. Yeah, because you can't go down. Interesting. I really don't know. It's not a big deal. But we did make it to the Pokemon League. Now let me go ahead and go through here, and then if you go to the Pokemon Center, I think there's a Pokemon Center here, you can just fly to the league. Which is good. There's a little Pokemon League right here. The Pokemon League is every trainer's greatest challenge. You might want to prepare here, because if you lose even once, you have to start all over. He's so right. Okay, I did not mean to talk to you. Let's put out our Swoobat just to see if we can come back to this exact spot. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can get here. Nice. I think we're just gonna go ahead and get the last, just to finish up stream. We're gonna get the last trio of the Sword Justice, but that is gonna be a lot easier, and Verzion is a lot easier to have. Thank you for waiting. Oh, guys, that was insane. I don't want to ever go through that again, but it's one and done. We're putting this one back. This thing better have the best stats known to man with all that trouble, right? Yeah, we'll get Verzion. After that, we'll probably try to get the 4 rare candies if we can. But after that, we'll end stream there, honestly. Yeah, we'll spend the money for Ultra. That'll be all we really need, I think. Hyper Potion. Ooh, do we need a bunch of these? Let's just do 20, honestly. Revives, run it up. 20. Yeah, let's just do 25 here. Nope. Oh, that's what I get for clicking too fast. Nope. Max Repel. I think we're gonna buy a bunch of these and then we're gonna call it. For shopping. Let's just use. Yeah. That's a really good amount. We're not gonna really have to. By the time we get done with post game, we won't really have to buy any more. 4 store, max potion. Yeah. Let's buy 5 of these. Alright, and I think that's it. Yeah. Wait, I didn't want to buy. Oops. No thanks. Is this guy selling any TMs? Or HMs? Oh, these are the ball. Timer ball. Load it up. 10. I like to have one of every. So, just to fill it up. I think, hold on. We have a Dusk Ball. Net Ball, Dusk Ball. I don't think we have an S. Yeah, we don't have an S. We have a Quick Ball. Dusk Ball, Tyro. How many do we have of these? Yeah, we're good. We'll buy one just to make it 15. Luxury Ball? I think we bought that already. And why not? Another one. Let's see. Timer Ball, 10. Let's do 15. And that'll be it for everything. Cancel? Oh, thank you. Alright. Whew. Alright, well, at least we got a safe spot we can just fly to. Let's go to our Pokemon. Let's fly to Pinwheel Forest. What's our that? Yeah, Kabalion was difficult, but we got him. Tracken was the hardest, I think. What's it called? Verzion is gonna be easy. Way easier than Terrakion. I think it's gonna be about the same amount as Kabalion, honestly. Yeah, since we're already here, we're gonna get the Swords of Justice trio out the way, so we don't have to come back and do that. So we only have to worry about the roaming genies per se. Yeah, there's a little gap in the fence right through here. And we're gonna use our max repel. Okay. Yeah, but this is not far. Literally, it's just, we're gonna check this out. Just through there. You go down here, and I think there's something down here, unless we already got it. I think we might have got it, but let's put on our down machine just to make sure. Oh, there was something here. Whoa, rare candy. Nice. Well, there's one. We got one. So we got Pinwheel Forest out of the way. Solar Beam, whoa. Get a nice little TM for coming over here. See, a lot of people forget about this, but Hyper Potion, nice. Always good to have. I don't know why. Oh, I guess so you can just skip it. Bracedown should be here. Rumination Field. Let's save here. Let's put this. Alright. Let's save. Like last time. Oh, because if we didn't save, we would have never caught that thing. Well, we almost did. Yeah, but after this Virizion, we've already checked everything out. We're gonna go fly back to after this, and then we will get a... Oh, actually, just for try, let's use Slash. This should not kill it. Hold on. That's actually literally as close as perfect as it gets. I'm about to just spam... Should I just spam Fireball? I'm about to. I'm tired of fighting these guys. Alright, broke out of that one. But after this Virizion, we're gonna go back to the league and call it there. We did get one rare candy. If we can find 3 more, we're gonna just get Coil for our Electros, and that's it. One, 2, 3. Almost. Ooh, I forgot we are... Oh! This thing knows Kick a Drain. Well, we don't want to kill this thing. I really don't want to kill this thing. It's gonna suck. Helping him fail. Thunderbolt shouldn't do much. Giga Drain, ow. Thank you for hurting me. Yeah, Thunderbolt shouldn't kill this thing. I think it only got 5 Giga Drain. I would love to paralyze this thing. We can get one more Thunderbolt and we'll be good. That's perfect. Let's use our timer ball. Good thing I bought a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3. Yes! That was so easy. You see how easy Virizion was? I think we used 3 timers. And now we have the Legendary Swords of Justice. All the trio. We'll accept Keldeo, but I think that's a ticket item. So literally, guys, for the stream, all we have to do is go find 3 more rare candies. Let's see. So we got the one in Pinwheel. Let's go fly. Yeah, Route 3 has got a rare candy location. If I can... Yeah, let's go to Route 3. Let's go... Let's use Surf here. Okay, so this will be the second one. Let's go get this. This isn't it. Oh, I forgot we didn't even have a thing on. Let's see what the level 9. It's crazy that they give you the move Surf. You'd kind of expect some like post-game thing right here. But they don't give it to you. Growl, oh no. Yeah, but you don't learn Surf till way later in the game. And they were like, you know what, let's oh, this trainer is gonna battle me. Check out how much my Pokemon have grown up. I'm kind of scared if we're gonna just solo his team. I feel like his Pokemon should be level higher. Sage. Okay, yeah, he's got high Pokemon. 32. All right, Sage Surf's gonna take you about 2/3. Actually, it might do the full job since you're lower. Semi-4, keep battling. Yeah, I can just one-shot all those guys, even the Semi-4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but that's our second rare candy. After this, we'll get a second rare candy. We need 2 more. And then we'll use an electric stone. Semi-Seer, no, we're gonna throw it away. Gotta switch. Virizion! Aqua Tail. Actually, he's level 44. Okay, so we got 4 more levels here. Let's get in our bag. You are great. This is a present for you. Lumberry. Thank you very much. I learned a lot about how I should train my Pokemon from her. That's good. This should be the max. Not the max, the rare candy. It should be down here, maybe? Max. Oh, actually, I think it's one of these. I have to put on my desk. Yeah, it's gonna be like right here. Oh wow, so I didn't even have to fight this guy. Well, I wasn't gonna fight him anyway, so I wasn't never gonna come back here, so I guess just for completion's sake. Okay, that's 2. Not the bag. Let's see the summary on our electric. Let's see if he's gonna evolve. 961. Okay, technically we win. Great. Let's fly. Where are we gonna fly to? I don't know if we got the, there's one in Route 4. Or by the Desert Resort. I don't know if we got that one. I don't think we did. It's kind of out of the way, per se. I might have gotten it, though. Hopefully not. Because once we get this Electros, it's going to be something else, guys. Alright, let's go ahead. Of course it wears off as soon as we... If not, I know where we can get one. Another one. I don't remember getting this one, but vaguely part of me does. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, okay, we didn't get it. That's perfect. So all we have to do is literally... Honestly, we can just switch it. Let's switch. And then... let's fly. To the League. I was about to fly this, Electros, that's funny. Alright, let's fly to... the League. Or Victory Road. Alright, we're on the League. Alright, so he only needs 900 more experience. Which is fine. I don't know if we can get any counter here. We're gonna try to outrun. Well, not outrun. Get our repel kind of taken care of. Is this the top? Okay, that's the top. So we'll just run around here. Nice. Okay, we should get into a couple more fights here. I think 1 or 2 should do it, honestly. And then we can just use the rest. And then we'll call it, since we've got the full Swords of Justice trio. I think Keldeo was an event, but in Black and White 2, you can get him actually in game. I'm pretty sure. So about 3 more battles, we should be fine. Rubat City. 3 or 4. At least Thunderbolt's one shot. Not even. And we can take that XP share off and then actually put something useful on it. Oh, we got a Mienfoo in here. Alright, let's use Thunderbolt. Nice. 341. Yeah, one more. And then we'll be 51, and we can use that too, and we'll be good. Yeah. Last one. Man, what a stream. I did not expect it to go this way, guys. Again, I do apologize. That Terrakion was just not wanting. I think we spent like an hour trying to get that thing. Maybe more, an hour and a half. It's insane. How that thing just kept going. 307, nice. So we did get a level 54 before the league. Okay, so let's go to our, wait, it's this bag. Freaking, yep, we can use that. So now we're not just mainly using Samurai, we can just use Electric and then Fraction is just right behind. Yes. Let's do, hold on, Spark 65. It's a physical. It's a stats. Yeah, 65. It's just like, yeah. That's a really good move. I wanted him to learn that move before we evolve. Now we do have to take something from him. We're gonna take that XP share from him. Thank goodness. So my other Pokemon can have it. Pokemon here. But yeah, let's give him an Electric Stone. We have to give him that so he can evolve. Bag of Thunderstone and Electric Stone. Well, if I don't keep pressing the back button, I'm doing it. Thunderstone should be down here. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. Our Electric is evolving into an Electros. This is a really good Pokemon. The stats are about to go crazy on it. To Electros, nice. I think the speed is still slow on it. We're gonna check the stats. I think since we're getting rid of Stoutland, we'll just take it. If not, we'll just put a quick claw on this thing. We're at 78. Speed's 82 now. Defense 98. Attack 174. Special attack. So it's definitely a physical attack. 178. That's really good. Levitate. Ooh, ground type moves. That's very good. What could we give this thing? Let's go to our bag. Well, none of this stuff down here. Quick claw, XP share. Okay, foe, that's not good. Ring target, we don't want that. Reduces the weight, ice rock. Ground type enemies, dark type enemies, dragon type enemies. Strong growth but lower speed. We're already pretty much maxed out. Poison type moves, ghost type moves, flying type moves. Boost electro type moves. Oh yeah, we're giving that to Electros. So Fraxu should start leveling up a lot faster now. We'll keep Electros, Samurott. These are very strong Pokemon now, and once I get that Fraxure evolved into a Haxorus, will be that'll be like the big 3. Let's see. We will. What does this thing have? Yeah, I think it's got a scope lens. Yeah, we're gonna take that. We're gonna adjust our team before we go. But we've pretty much done everything. We got one of our. Well, actually, we got 2 of our goals accomplished, and actually a hidden 3rd one. But we made it to the league. We got an Electros, and we got, now we're gonna edit the moves later, next stream, but, yeah, let's get, actually before we do that, let's go heal. If I didn't click it again, but, yeah, we did that, we made it to the league, we got an Electros. Now the hidden one was, you know, I didn't know we were getting the whole trio of the Swords of Justice, but that's nice. And I think the next stream we are going to obviously face the league, but level up that Fraxu into a Haxorus, put something on him, and then move some Pokemon around. We're gonna deposit. Let's get rid of Swoobat. Swoobat, you have. Yeah, you've kind of served your purpose. We're gonna put Brazian back. So these 3 are staying 100%. We're gonna cancel that. Yeah. And we're gonna withdraw our let's see. Archin is a very good Pokemon to have. I think he evolves a level 40 something, but we're gonna keep him just because. 42. Steel, Rock Fight. Probably just gonna leave that slot open just for now. We'll adjust our team later, but yeah, that's pretty much end of stream, guys. Again, sorry about that. You know, Terrakion fight, I did not expect it to be that crazy. But we got our main goals accomplished. We made it to the league. We got the Swords of Justice. We didn't expect to get that today. We tried to get one of the roaming genies, but we'll probably do that next stream so we can put that in our team. That's really gonna help. And let's see. We'll get that next stream, and then but we made and we got an Electros, so that's really good. But yeah, next stream definitely for sure. Let's see, Saturday, so in 2 days time from today. because it's 3 in the morning now, so it's the 30th. I will try to stream tomorrow morning, but we'll see. For the 31st, might do a little Halloween special. But yeah, for all those that watched, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream, had a good time. Next stream will definitely not be like this, I promise you. But yeah, I will definitely plan to stream in the next 2 days, maybe the next day, tomorrow, the 31st. We'll see what streams I can pull. But yeah, plans for next stream is leveling up Fraxu, trying to get that Tornadus. We might spend some time there and conquering the league, and doing the main story game. But yeah, for all those that watched or stayed, glad to have y'all here, and glad y'all enjoyed the stream. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in either 1 or 2 or 3 days time. And I hope y'all had a good time watching, and I'll see y'all next stream.